doesn't look very green. What?
My microphone was turned off. That's why. This is the greenest shirt I got.
Oh.
So I'll have to make do. I wish I had another song. That would be nice. I didn't think forward enough for that.
Hey, did you get a haircut, dude, or am I just like thinking of it weirdly?
Did I get a haircut?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Just a little bit ago.
Hey. Okay, so like it looks good.
Thank you.
How do you feel about it? You know how weird it is to have lips that are naturally extremely red tinted while you're wearing all this, so it looks like you're wearing lipstick too?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
but they can hear us. Hey, what's good, guys? Hello. How's it going? I'll entertain everyone. You want to hear a story?
Yes, let's hear a story.
Okay, what kind of let's see. Let's Christmas story.
Yeah, read a random Christmas poem or something.
Yeah, give me a second. Give me a second. I got you. All right. Oh, I'm not reading the Christmas story. Sorry. The Little Match Girl. Have you guys like actually seen that? The Little Match Girl is so sad.
Yeah, the Pixar short version of it.
Yeah.
Very sad.
She dies. I'm spoiling it. Dies.
Yeah. She goes through all her matches and then she doesn't have any more heat.
Yeah. It's so sad. Okay, well, I'm gonna read that just in the meantime while you're figuring stuff out.
Perfect.
All right, here we go. The Little Match Girl by Hans Christian Andersen. It was terribly cold it was. It snowed and was nearly quite dark. Evening, the last evening of the year. In this cold and darkness, there went along the street a poor little girl, bare and with naked feet. When she left home, she had slippers on, it is true. But what was the good of that? They were very large slippers, which her mother had hitherto worn. So large they were, and the poor little thing lost them as she scuffled away across the street because of two carriages that rolled by. One slipper was nowhere to be found. The other had been laid hold of by an urchin, and off he ran with it. He thought it would do so capitally for a trade. Someday, or other should have told himself. So the little maiden walked on her tiny naked feet, that were quite red. But she had the mother that if she only dared to take a single one out of the bundle, draw it against the wall, and warm her fingers on it. She drew one out. Whoosh. How it blazed. How it burned. It was warm.
That was a
Right,
great
right,
match sound
candle.
effect, I have to say. It was good.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. As she held her hand over it, it was a wonderful light. It seemed really to the little maiden as though she were sitting before a large iron stove with burnished brass feet and brass rolling on top. The fire burnt with such blessed influence. It warmed so delightfully. The little girl had already stretched out her feet to warm them too, but the small flame went out and the stove vanished. She had only the remains of the burnt out match in her hand. She rubbed another lamp to it. It burned bright. There, the wall became the table was spread as long as the stars in heaven. One fell down and formed a long trail of fire. Someone is just dead, said the little girl. For her old grandmother, the only person who had loved her and who is now no more, had told her that when a star falls, a soul ascends to God. She drew another magic pencil wall. It was light again, and in the luster there stood the old grandmother, so bright and radiant, so mild, and with such an expression of love. Grandmother, cried the little one, oh, take me with you. You go away when that match burns out. You vanish like the warm stove, like the delicious roast goose, and like the magnificent Christmas tree. And she rubbed the whole bundle of matches quickly against the wall, for she wanted to be quite sure of her grandmother near her. And the matches gave such a brilliant light that it was brighter every day. Never formerly had the grandmother been so beautiful and so tall. She took the little maiden on her arm, and both flew in brightness and in joy so high, so very high, and then above was neither cold, nor hungry, nor anxiety. They were with God. But in the corner at the cold hour of dawn sat a poor girl, which was a cheese and a small leaning against the wall, frozen to death, on the last evening of the year. Stiff and stark sat the child, with matches, of which one bundle had been burnt. She wanted to warm herself, people said. No one had the slightest suspicion of what beautiful things she had seen, even dreamt of the splendor of which, with her grandmother, she had entered the joys of the end.
Wow.
That is such a sad story. What the heck? It's so bad.
Okay. All
I
right.
know, I'm standing on a crack right now. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't agree.
Are we technically on right
Yeah. So my parents have birthdays in December. My dad has birthday on the 13th, and my mom has birthday on the 14th. So we always get our Christmas tree on the 13th and decorate it on the 14th, and it's always been fun to do that. A
That's
special little family thingy, yeah. So
That's fun.
yeah, no, it's always yeah.
Did you guys do that this year? Do you go like paint your own tree, or do you get it?
Yeah. We go to like Home Depot every year, I think. Yeah, it's good.
How about you, you, Amy? Yes. Is 12 Thorns running up today, or did he say no?
Yep.
Man,
Gonna be
that's
just
okay.
us. And we're gonna hopefully not die too quickly to the monster. We'll see. Yeah.
What?
Well, I technically have a familiar, so there you go. It kind of evens it out. Great. I love it. I love it. It'll be good. We'll find out for sure. This little kobold wizard has a lot up his sleeves. Oh yeah. I don't know why, but I wanted to play kobold wizard for a long time, so I was like, why not? Let's try it. Pack tactics. It's good stuff.
Speaking of people, right? Did you get that invite?
Yeah, it's tough. What's it called? I'm blanking for words. Yeah, there we go. Fluffy stuff. Is that cotton candy?
Yeah.
There we go. There you go.
Also got great value peanuts. And
Great value. Yep.
You see that label on there?
Nice. Sweet. It's always how it goes. I usually spend the most time on like the big bad and then just
Okay, hello, everyone who is joining us this session. Hopefully you can all hear us, because you should be able to. Pretty sure I solved all the issues, but we'll find out. Welcome to our Christmas special. We're doing a one-shot horror special. It's going to be a little bit darker than our actual campaign, so just be aware of that. Yeah, have some fun with us as we investigate a creepy monster.
Yep.
Quick character introductions for the one-shot characters. Obviously no reason to do facts about them, because they'll either die or disappear to memory after this session. So
Yep.
We'll start with Alec, because he's off to my left in my Discord.
There you go.
All right, that works for me. Hi, I'm Alec. I've said this multiple times. If you haven't figured it out, there you go. I will be playing a blood cleric this time. His name is going to be Rapture, and be pretty dang cool if I do say something else. So that's what I got for you today.
Here we go. My name is Benjamin Amundsen, and I will be playing the Wondrous Wizard of the Western Wilds, or he refers to himself as Windle. He is a kobold wizard. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Hi, and I'm Amy Ermston. I'll be playing Junie, which is a sorcerer of 7 years old. She is an Asimar, which is half a celestial type of person.
Nice.
And so we have pretty magical person for the session, and hopefully it brings some kind of happiness.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I am your DM. I'll be playing everyone else. So
Okay.
What's your name,
Good.
DM?
I go by many names.
Any name in the universe that exists.
All right, any name.
is his
That's his name.
Any name is my name. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, Christmas horror special. The party are in a town that's been being tormented by a entity known as the Bringer to the town. He comes, and basically the start of it was people were reporting random presents left in their homes. At night, they didn't hear or see anything. They just woke up one morning and presents showed up. They opened them, and they were really magical items. Nothing particular that they really wanted, but when they had it, they knew that it was something that will help them very much. The first year this happened, everyone was ecstatic. Everyone was elated and joyous that they were getting random presents left in their homes. But as that year went on, the villagers started to grow cold. Lots of them started to act strange, act out of character. for them. Pacifists who would go around just being nice to everyone would start getting ornery and get into fights. People who were generally soft-spoken would stick back in the back, would start having outbursts in bars or in schools, and just completely opposite of what their standard personalities were. The next year, after 1 year of all these people slowly growing more and more evil, you could say, the presents came back. Villagers woke up, there was presents again, they were super happy, but then they went out to share their joy with the rest of the village, and they noticed that those few people who had been affected strangely and had begun becoming more evil were nowhere to be found. They'd been taken the night before, and no one knew where they went. During this following year, more and more people, more than last year, started going evil and going basically a little bit crazy. And it continued like this for now, when the party arrived there, for 4 years. This will be the 5th year that the bringers come, and the townsmaster is worried because now half of the town is acting out of character and strange. And he's worried that soon his town will fade to memory and they'll all be gone because this bringer will have come and taken everyone after having changed their personalities for the worse. He's asked you, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I wasn't going to do this intro. I wrote a poem for it.
I still would like to hear the poem personally.
Yeah, I'm still going to do it. I'm just going to skip. I'm going to skip what he says to you because it's in the poem.
There you go.
And we're just going to do that now. So you can remember everything that happened, but focus on the poem now. Let me pull it up. I don't know how I forgot it. I was so excited about it when it just popped into my brain. I was like, yeah, I'm going to use this. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay. The bringer. 'Twas the month of the bringer, and in all of the town the people grew evil, they all showed a frown. The townsmaster pled as he spoke with the crew, our town has been dwindling, we are now but few. If the bringer comes once again this new year, our town will be lost into memory, I fear. I plead with you, please, go and hunt down the beast. We will reward you with treasures and gold and a feast. So the party set out through the woods in the night to hunt down the monster that held the town in such a fright. Will the adventurers find great success in this battle, or just wind up like the rest, not but mere cattle?
Oh crap.
Yes.
Wow.
So, adventurers, you have been summoned by the townmaster to hunt down the bringer who's been haunting the town. You worked your way through the woods, following eerie music that starts up at the beginning of 1 month each year for the past 4 years, until you have reached a clearing in the woods. In the middle of the clearing, the source of the music, a cabin, lone, sitting in the snow, a light snowfall has started, and there's no lights coming from the cabin. No lights, no sounds except for the strange, eerie music. And everything's dark, unless, of course, one of you three has a light source.
I have a
Do I
light
have a
source.
fire?
The cabin?
No,
Yeah.
I have dancing
Sure.
lights. Can I cast it's a cantrip, right?
Yeah, you can cast dancing
So I'll
lights.
cast dancing lights and I'll spread them around the room so everyone can kind of everyone
Clearing.
can see everything.
Yes, I
Yeah,
didn't map
cool.
up the clearing because I forgot about it. But basically, it is a very large clearing with the cabin in the middle of it. Your dancing lights can probably reach the cabin without a problem and light up most of the clearing if you spread them out properly. So
Okay. Do you have that on the map or do you?
I don't have the map for it.
Okay.
I forgot to make the clearing.
Okay, that's
map.
fine. So we're headed that way. So my character, I forget your guys' characters' names. So
Rapture, Wendell. Wendell? Wendell?
Wendell, yeah.
Wendell?
Wendell.
That's not his actual name, that's just what everyone calls
What
him.
people call him.
So,
Called
The
Wendell.
wizard of the Western Wilds.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
Wondrous,
magical.
Wondrous Wizard of the Western Wilds is
That
what
one.
he refers to himself
Wondrous
as,
Wizard.
but Wendell,
So,
but everyone else calls him tiny little kobold.
Okay, and then your character. Just remind myself what your character's name is. Alec.
Rapture.
Okay.
I am the
Rapture.
Rapture. I don't remember yours though, so you're gonna have to give me that too.
Got it. It's fine. Okay,
Um,
so I'm gonna cast dancing lights, and I'm gonna look over to you guys, and
Where are you sending the
say-
lights?
in front of us.
Towards the cabin or just out into the clearing?
I'm gonna say, can we see the cabin?
Yes, you can see the cabin. It's a dark shape. Those of you that have night vision can see it without a problem. Those of you who don't, it might be a little bit more blurry because
Why?
you can see the moonlight, so it's kind of dim, but you can see there's something out there.
We're on our way to find this person, and I hope we can bring cheer to everyone. So, set up the dancing lights.
By the
Fine.
cabin?
By the
or-
cabin.
Okay.
Mhm.
Real quick then, I need you to roll a perception check.
Oh, dang nabbit. Okay.
Well, if I've never seen a more intimidating cabin in my life, this is terrible. Hit it.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird cabin, but it's got all
I
the-
imagine Wendell is like kind of half submerged in snow at this point, right?
How big is he?
He is like
Hey, you
he's
changed
very
my
short.
screen so I can't
I don't know
see.
how tall kobolds are, but I think he's like 4 feet tall, maybe.
8.
But yeah, you also see around him. There's a little blue, like glowing light that's just walking around him underneath the snow. I don't think his familiar is tall enough to reach above it. But,
Yeah, I don't think so either.
um,
What was your familiar again?
but he is a miniature stone golem, is what it
Oh,
looks like,
yes.
made out of blue light.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he is currently underneath the snow and just walking through it, I guess.
Yeah, Junie, you send out your dancing lights. They start circling around the cabin, lighting up everything so you can see before resting in place in the four corners a little bit out into the clearing. Now, each of you, without a problem, can see this cabin sitting in the middle of the clearing. Very dark, very ramshackled, no lights whatsoever.
I say we go in to the cabin.
It needs decorations.
Can I go?
Decorations? No, actually.
I'm gonna
there
put the
might be
dancing
some-
lights around the cabin like if they were Christmas lights.
Okay. So the dancing lights that were sitting in the corners start to trace the roof of the cabin, going around in circles, kind of like blinking Christmas lights. Some of them blink on and off as they go around, decorating it in a very festive light. As for decorations, there aren't any on the cabin. There's probably a couple. It looks like someone cut down some trees from the forest that were a little bit shorter that have been toppled over that maybe had some string on it. But they are toppled over and mostly covered with snow now.
Hmm.
Interesting. Well, I say
Already
we
look
go.
better.
I'm gonna head
Yeah.
towards the cabin, and I start running towards the cabin.
Okay. It doesn't take you very
Oh,
long.
there's no better use for that. Let's go.
And-
Okay. He's gonna fall.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the music again.
Window. Yeah.
Shh, don't say that out loud.
Funny thing about Rapture is that even though he's called Rapture and he literally looks like death, given he's got a giant black cloak and he holds a scythe, he's like extremely unsure of himself.
There we go. I'm sure Death feels the same.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Hey, y'all hear that spooky music? Let's go.
You can't hear the music? That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Spooky Christmas. I think we should go inside.
Hmm. 8.
Are you guys getting a Krampus feeling off of this too, or?
I'll cast Firebolt at the door.
Okay.
Start things off.
So, Wendell, you think of casting Firebolt at the door, looking towards it. There isn't a door. You walk around, you see the windows that you saw from the distance are actually not windows either. They're kind of just decoratively painted on there. and there is not even a painted door. It's just solid wood walls everywhere.
Well, that is very strange. For sure.
What should we do?
What do we got?
Why are we going in this again?
We
Because we
must
got
go
paid. Let's wait.
Because we got paid. Because we got paid.
Wendell's going to go right up to it, and I'm going to cast. Oh, yeah. It's called Maximilian's Earth Grasp.
Okay.
You choose a 5-foot square unoccupied space on the ground that you can see. A medium hand made from compacted soil rises and well, no. That's different than what I thought it was. That's for holding creatures. Never mind. Yeah, I'll just cast Firebolt at the wall.
Okay. Yeah, roll for damage, because I'm not even going to make you roll to hit.
So it's 210. Yeah. Since I'm 5th level. Sweet. Now I'll just roll on it. Alright, Firebolt.
Fireball.
We got 12 damage.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, so you cast Firebolt. This kobold ignites a flame in his hand and launches it at the cabin. It does scorch the side. You see where it impacts. It leaves a nice burn mark, but other than that, there isn't much damage to the actual structure itself.
It says on a hit, a flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
Yes.
Hey.
It
Hey,
does
we
not
set
light
it
on fire.
Oh.
You see it impact,
Great.
but no flames catch.
Well, that's new. Right? Anyone else got an idea? I may.
Well, maybe I can do my spell and throw it on. It changes the type of damage, right?
You can change the type of damage if you want, but real quick, I need each of you to make a perception check for me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, crap.
I can't see my perception. That's why I asked you to put it
I
up.
got 8.
An 8, okay.
Gosh, this thing.
You have +1.
Okay, well then last time I got 9.
Yes.
We're not in sunlight, are we?
We're not in sunlight. It is nighttime.
So I don't
You
have
haven't got rid.
disadvantage.
I
so
can't
got
roll without
14.
it.
14,
I got
Yes.
17.
17. Okay. I would say, Junie, you're standing back a little bit behind them,
Yeah.
and you do hear from behind in the woods sounds of snow crunching and a couple of twigs breaking. When you point it out, oh no! What did I exit?
Something?
Oof.
Are we still streaming?
Yes, we are, but I closed something. It's okay.
Yeah,
We'll be
okay.
fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Anyway, yeah, you hear some twigs cracking, you pay attention, and then when you talk to Wendell, he's able to point it out between the two of you. You can tell that it's coming from multiple places at the edge of this clearing. There are twigs snapping and the sound of snow crunching, but you don't see anything at the moment.
Oh dear, there's people around us.
Crap.
We should go inside. Can we open this cabin door anyway?
No door,
There's no windows either?
no
Alright.
windows, no doors.
Can I cast a spell or?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use one of my 3rd level spell slots to cast Melts Minute Meteors. I create 6 tiny meteors that are floating around me, and I can use a bonus action to launch each of them on consecutive turns. So,
I'm a fan
yeah.
of that spell.
So you see Wendell just kind of sets himself, and like 6 glowing balls just appear around, like rotating around his back, and he's just gonna stand a little straighter, and you see his familiar kind of climb up on his shoulder, and look towards the sound of the branches and stuff.
Okay. Yes, each of you can take one
One of these
action
and like poke it.
to one of what?
He's really into glowing things. He's probably gonna walk over and like poke one of his weird glowing bubbles.
I would refrain from touching
okay,
that. It
yeah.
might explode.
It's so pretty.
Just wait till you see me launch one. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
So like a firework.
Yeah. Firework contained in a bowl.
Oh.
Wow.
And is that going to be your action? You each get one action, and then I'll need you all to make another perception check.
That is my action.
Let me see. Can I do anything? Ice, shocking, charm.
Your phone is not a fan of connecting.
Can I shoot out a firebolt?
Yeah, you can shoot a firebolt
Yeah, I just want to shoot out a firebolt.
out into the woods.
Into the direction I hear the crunching.
Okay. Let's see. In my mind's eye, that is about probably 100 feet away.
That
It was
means I can get it still.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Taking the spell sniper feat.
Hmm.
I rolled.
Gotta love that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
9.
9
Yeah.
to hit? Okay, yeah. So you, similar to what Wendell did earlier, you see the 7-year-old ASMR light her hand on fire and then launch a firebolt off into the woods.
And I yell,
It
"Who goes
soars,
there?"
and then the light slowly fades. You see a light explosion off in the distance, and then a very faint glow if you're looking that direction.
Hmm.
And yeah, each of
Okay.
you make another perception check.
There's
5.
This was worse.
12.
I got 7.
Okay.
No, I got
Um,
13, sorry.
So with each
Yeah.
of you guys now paying attention to the forest line, you can hear the crunching and the sounds of twigs again, but you still don't see much. It's just, to you guys, you can just see the forest and hear the noises. Now each of you can take one more action on your turn.
What does that say? Right?
Great.
It's above firebolt?
Firebolt.
Yes.
Scorching Ray. That's a level
Is
2
that
spell.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have to use a spell
Okay.
slot.
I'm just gonna send Barkus, my familiar, out.
Barkus.
Just have him just like start screaming and making noise and start like walking over where the sound is coming from, so
Okay.
he can track it.
What's his AC?
I don't know. I didn't look that up. Let's. His AC is probably. I think it was a wombat that I had
One?
him as or something. I don't know. It's a little. I think it was a weasel. That staff walk that I'm using. So.
The weasel.
Let's see, weasel. That will be his armor class is 13.
13.
Yeah.
8.
Okay. Yeah, so you see your little stone golem running out around. He's making little screaming noises, which kind of sound like pebbles rolling in a river, I would assume.
Yeah.
But louder. And he stops for a second and takes a jump back. You don't see exactly what had happened. But since you're paying it closer attention now, you can make another perception check for me, Wendell.
Alright, come on. That was. I need to roll that one because that was. That's 4.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you just see him kind of stop, and he hops back before he keeps running around in circles back where you guys were hearing it. Where he jumped from, it was probably 60 feet away from where you guys are right now. But you don't really see what he jumped away from. It just seemed like he was kind of, almost like he tripped a little bit and had to recatch his footing.
Alright.
And,
Can I hold my action and bonus action to cast spells when I see something? Or did I
yes.
take my action with commanding my familiar?
No, I'll let you hold an action for a spell.
Okay, sure.
Can we
Yeah,
wrap
so I'll
it
just
around
wait
the
until I see
person?
What was that? What do you want to do?
Raptor's gonna run around the other side of this cabin and really like try and pound for a way in.
Okay. Are you investigating the cabin itself or just looking for doors specifically?
You know what?
Well, I think going around is kind of like pounding on it.
Okay.
Being like, "Let me
Do we have to go down the chimney?
Roll an investigation
Is there a
check.
chimney?
You can also roll an investigation
Sweet.
check, Junie.
Okay, I got an investigation.
I got a 15.
15. Okay.
Oh, I got 11.
11. Okay. So yeah, it's not too hard for you, Junie, to notice. You kind of start walking around the same way that Rapture is, and looking up towards the top, and you do see towards the back there is a chimney, and underneath that chimney, Rapture, you were banging on the walls. You hit one spot that's directly under the chimney, a little bit off to the left side of it, actually, that gives a little bit.
Ooh.
And you start pounding on it, and you can see that it is flexing, but there isn't any obvious way of maybe moving whatever might be there that's stopping it from actually getting out of your way.
Is it like flexing like a piece of cloth, or is it flexing like?
Flexing like a piece of wood that doesn't have anything behind it to support it in the
Oh,
back.
we should definitely
Can I-
break that.
Before you do that, I need all of you to roll one more perception check.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna friggin' die before this thing starts.
10.
13.
Come on, go. Come on. Ah, 20!
Okay. Natural 20?
You natural 20.
Okay.
So 21.
Junie, you looking towards this chimney, you hear the crunching a lot closer than before. There isn't any more twigs snapping, but you do hear the crunching of snow, and you flip around and you notice there's 6, 7 trails in the snow coming from the forest that kind of look like there was impressions on it of something dragging across the snow. You don't see anything at first, but as you start to squint and train your eyes through this, what's now becoming more of a hard downpour of snow from the sky, you start to see a small outline of a very, very dense looking pile of snow. And as you're staring at it, you see it shift ever so slightly, moving towards you guys. And with that, you can point out to names. You can point out to Rapture, who is standing next to you, and you guys start to notice, yeah, I see that. Oh wait, there's another one over there. You count 3, 5, 8, and you can see going back around the other circle, circling around the cabin, more 10, 12, all slowly moving towards you.
Guys, we gotta go.
8.
Okay.
Figure out how to get into the cabin. I'll hold them off as long as I can.
Let's the chimney. The chimney.
This is a kind of a hollow spot right here. I'll show Junie. Is that it?
Yes.
I'll knock on it. You can hear it too.
And can I knock on it?
Yeah.
Okay. At that point, I just grab the my fire bolt and start throwing it at the weak spot.
So you throw a firebolt.
Yeah.
So roll. You are going to roll an attack for this one because maybe you're going to miss the panel. Who knows? Roll attack.
No. Is it like a splash damage? Because I'm like right next to this.
It
thing,
is
so I'm
not.
kind of afraid.
No, there's no
Actually.
splash damage. I got another 20.
Oh my
For reals.
gosh.
It's so it's so pretty.
Okay, yeah, roll your damage. You do max damage for your firebolt, and then you get to roll again.
What do I roll for
Firebolt? So you do
Would
20 damage, and then roll 2d10.
Bam.
2d10.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
A lot.
Nat 20s with spells.
Oh, wait, is this my 10? No, that's not.
Firebolt is an extremely powerful cantrip. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really.
I got
And-
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I got 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do 25 damage. So you summon this little firebolt in your hand, and then you remember when you threw it out the first time, you know there was things out there that didn't hit. You get a little bit pissed off, and that kind of fury that you have inside of you just makes this firebolt in your hand just spark to an even greater life, and you throw it at the panel, and it just explodes. This fire ignites on the panel, and quickly, much more unnaturally than a normal fire, just consumes this entire fake wall that runs all the way up the side of the cabin. And you see behind it, there is a ladder that leads up to the roof.
Behind the panel.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start climbing the roof as fast as I can, and I'm gonna pull on Rapture's and our other friends close.
His other friend is at the front of the cabin still.
Wendell, I'm gonna yell, Wendell, come this way, please, please, and start climbing up the ladder.
I'm gonna launch one of my meteors at the snowman, and then I'm gonna go back. So it's 2d6.
Oh,
for one
yeah.
of them.
You know what? Actually, you would have gotten I forgot you held an action. Wait.
Yeah.
Yes. So take that, and then you have
Yeah.
one more action for your turn.
Yeah. So it says I can use the meteors as a bonus action.
Oh.
To like throw them on my turn, so I can cast a spell and then throw a meteor. So I'll cast Firebolt at one of the snowmen, throw a meteor at it, then during my turn do the same thing.
Roll for the attack.
Alright, so first Firebolt, that's a nat 1, that's gonna make
Okay.
great. Second, okay, let me see, and then for the meteors, they have to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
That's an 11, so 10. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So you launch out one of these spinning orbs that's circling behind your back, and it just slams into the side of this thing.
That deals 6 damage to them.
Yeah, and you see it chunks off a bit of the snow. The meteor hurls straight through the side of one of these piles of snow, but the snow just begins to coalesce back into where the wound, the big gouge was, and kind of repairs it a little bit, but it did seem to slow it ever so slightly.
Okay. Yeah, then during my actual turn, I'll do the same thing to the one that's closest.
Okay.
Just another firebolt, that's 3 plus 7, that's 10.
Okay. So
does
you
that hit?
launch out
Or-
the firebolt. You see the one that you're aiming at, it surges back a little bit, and a small opening in the snow shows up. The firebolt goes inside and just extinguishes, disappears
Right.
into nothing.
And then it makes another dexterity saving throw
Oh, yes.
for the meteor.
It failed, definitely.
Nice. Alright, so 2, 6, 5, 7.
Okay. Same thing. This one, the the meteor kind of just soars straight through it, slams into it, carves a big gouge into it, but the snow kind of just moves back in towards itself. But once again, it
Right.
moves a little bit back behind the rest of them.
Cool.
And then if
Okay,
you
so
want-
that's our cue. We're leaving, and then turns around, goes up the ladder.
Okay.
It goes.
Rapture's eyes are just open in awe, being like, "What? Can I have those?"
No, I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Oh goodness!
So
oh
yeah,
goodness.
the two of you, Junie and Rapture, can make it up the ladder with your movement without a problem. But Wendell, you with your movement make it back towards the back, and just as you're nearing the ladder, you see what everyone else was looking at, and the mounds of snow start moving slowly towards you again.
Can I just throw one of my?
One of them. What was
Sorry,
that?
continue.
No. What did you want to do?
I'll do it in a second.
Okay. One of them reaches out towards you, and you
Okay.
see the snow starting to open. Oh my gosh.
What's
I'll need you to roll a strength check just in case. But
Were you going against my AC? Because that's something I can do.
no,
with,
this is just the
what
strength.
is it? Okay.
Well, I guess I'll have to
Strength?
try to hit you
Well.
anyways, but it's a natural 20 to hit. So
Yeah, okay.
he hits
So,
definitely. Roll
yeah.
a strength check for me.
My strength is +0, so
Ah,
Oh no.
that's a 8 on the die. So
okay.
getting
So yeah, you are reaching towards this ladder and you get your fingertips onto it. And then this mound of snow just opens a icy maw and latches down on your legs and slowly pulls you inside of it. Junie, and Rapture see this. He gets pulled off the ladder, and this mound of snow starts going back out towards the forest.
Oh my goodness! I throw a firebolt again at the snow.
Okay. Real quick, we're gonna have you roll initiative just so I can keep track of who's going now. I
Yeah.
thought you guys would all get up the ladder without a problem, but not anymore.
Good idea.
So,
Okay.
I got a
I
9.
got a 22.
22. Okay.
I got a 9.
12 for me.
Plus 3. Did you add your?
No, I
Initiative.
didn't.
Okay.
Just, oh no, 9.
Did you say 3 or 23?
12? 12.
Wendell.
Mine was 12.
Oh,
And
12.
Mine was 12.
Then I
Okay.
threw my firebolt too.
12, 12, 22. So that is Rapture first.
Well, Rapture just barely saw his friend got swallowed by a friggin' snow mound. So he's a little afraid, but at the same time, he's like, oh crap, oh, he was cool. So he's gonna try and cast Hold Person on this mound.
Okay. That's
Would you count that, or should I cast it onto him? See if he can move.
if you would like to try that, you definitely can.
Alright, I'm gonna do that on Wendell.
You're a cleric. Cleric's based off of wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah, so roll a wisdom save for me real quick, just to see if you can like find Wendell inside of this with your magic as you're reaching out.
Oh man, I'm getting creeped out already.
I have a few ideas for what I can do.
So I got a 16.
Okay. Yeah, and then Wendell, you start to feel something tightening around you. Are you going to roll to resist that, or are you going to allow the tightening sensation to take you over?
Would I be able to distinguish this from a like an attack from the snowman?
Roll Arcana for me.
Yeah. It's my Arcana. Pretty sure it's pretty good. Let's see, Arcana. there we
That's
go.
pretty good.
Oh gosh, I rolled a 2, but I have a 9. So,
Oh gosh. So that's an 11 total?
No, I rolled a
9
2,
total?
and it's plus 7.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
9 total, yeah. No,
Okay,
plus 9 would be great, but
So the crushing sensation starts to push down on you, and it's cold and it's icy, but I would say that you feel a slight pulling away from the mound of snow. You knew what it was like to be swallowed by it, and this feels kind of like you're going the opposite way of that
You gonna get
swallowing
pooped
sensation
out?
before. I'll let you decide now on if you
Wendell-
want to resist or not.
no, yeah, Wendell he'll take any advantage to get out of this snowman. So
No
he'll,
resistance?
He'll let it.
Okay.
Yeah, no resistance.
Oh, that's like the worst whitewash thing ever.
Old person just.
It
Oh,
holds
wait
me
a
in
second.
place.
It doesn't lock them in space, does it?
That would make sense.
And like, I thought it would just hold them in one area. Wherever you have a Hold Person. it wouldn't-
You know what? I don't have it pulled up right now. We're just gonna say that it does that. It's a one shot. We'll be fine.
We
So yeah. So that is your turn. Next is the two of you.
It's my turn.
Yeah, we'll go
You
you
don't wanna
first
do mine.
because
No, it's
Wendell
alright.
is held. So I'll say that he goes last in the initiative now.
I think he should go before me.
He cannot because he's being held.
Well,
so
my,
that
yeah,
slows him down.
yeah, my natural dex is +4.
Oh gosh. So you would technically go first, actually.
But yeah,
but I'm still
I am.
considering the held to stop you from doing that. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Junie,
that's
you are
so
up.
So I am going to use my firebolt again. Sorry, just something that she
It's a
would
good one.
do. Just her go-to.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, because I'm not wearing my glasses and I can't see the screen very well. Oh gosh. And so I rolled to hit the firebolt straight, only the snow, to the guy and see if it, does damage.
Okay. Roll for your attack. with
I
firebolt.
got an 18.
18.
Yeah.
That is spot on. So roll damage.
Okay. But
I
can
will let
change
you
my
all know
damage.
that their AC is 18 now.
Oh,
7.
gosh, that's a
Yeah.
that's a
I got 7.
7?
Oh wait. Is that how it works?
Yes.
7.
You just roll the die. Firebolt,
Okay.
no. Firebolt is 2d10. Did you roll 2d10?
Oh no, I didn't.
What'd you roll?
yeah.
How am I gonna roll 2d10?
Roll a 1d10 and then roll another d10.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I did this all wrong. Can I
It's-
roll them at the same time?
It's 2d10 because we're at 5th level, which
Okay,
is nice.
well 20 and
This is. Oh. Okay,
yeah, that's 22
Yeah,
and
okay.
1.
They're just-
20 and 1.
This is an 8.
That would just be, yep.
Okay.
And it's not a 20, it's a 2.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, but it's a 20.
Here, roll this now because you rolled a d10 and a d8.
Oh, what?
Uh,
Oh, they're wrong spots. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
I got a 3.
3, so 5 damage total. Yeah, so
There
you
we go.
blast it. Kind of same thing. The firebolt hits into this snow. You see it sizzling. The snow melts a little bit before freezing back over. And now we go to Wendell's turn. Unless you have any bonus
It
actions
freezes
you'd like
back
to
over.
do.
Yeah, I do. I have the power that makes it so the damage changes. Right?
You do, technically.
Yeah. So I want to use that.
So
And
use 1 sorcery point to change your type of damage to what?
something that melts the snow.
Fire.
Yeah. I used fire, didn't I?
You did use fire.
So never mind. Ooh, acid? Can I have acid? Like, can I have it change to acid?
You can if you'd like to.
But will it hurt him?
You don't know. Most
Oh,
likely
I'm
not.
so scared. Should I
It would
use
be better than being eaten alive.
Okay, so I'm gonna use
Yeah.
acid.
Acid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it work?
So you watch as Junie summons this fire to her hand, and then it starts to change into a nasty kind of orangish,
Greenish.
red, viscous liquid
Red
that
and
just
green.
launches out of her hand, coats this thing, and does kind of the same thing. Some of the snow melts, and the acid runs off the back. Yeah.
Nice.
You guys do now see, having hit them a couple times, that its size is shrinking ever so slightly with each hit that is impacting
Nice.
on it.
Alright. So since I'm inside of this, do you think you would be able to make a dexterity saving throw from one of my meteors? Or would it automatically fail because I'm inside of it?
You know what, actually? I'm punishing myself because I forgot about your meteors. I'm going to let you have them all go off
Oh, okay.
right now.
Yeah,
Each
sure.
of them, because he
Sounds good.
swallowed
So
you,
I have
so they all
4.
impacted. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's 2d6 for each one? Right?
Yep, so 8d6. I'll just roll that on roll 20 because that's, yeah, I'll just do that. Let's see. Nope. Nope, never mind. I had to do. I forgot / There we go. 1. There we go. 8d6. 40. Deals 40 damage.
40 damage. 40 damage. Okay. Yeah. So you guys watch as this icy mound begins to glow a bright red before the snow just blasts in all directions in a fiery eruption of stone and fire. And so you are now currently held in place. The snow has been blasted in all directions, and now it's their turn. So you two from the top of the ladder see all of this happen and then watch as one of these is now inching its way back towards Wendell. Again, another one is turned towards.
One thing, my meteors are a bonus action, so I do have
Oh,
this spell.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Sorry, it's a third level spell.
I keep
So
forgetting
you gotta
about
make
that.
the move. I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat.
Yes.
And it makes me, when I cast this spell, I can use the dash action to move.
Okay.
So if I can move, I'll be able to dash.
Yeah. I think you can drop hold person as a free action, I'm pretty sure. So if you
Yeah.
want to drop it and let him move, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine too.
Am I still held, or am I going to be able to move?
I don't know what Rapture would do. I don't know if he's actually noticing what's happening or not fully.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
probably was too set off by the explosions.
Okay. And yeah,
But
that's fine.
again, he
Alright.
might be struggling. So I think. Okay, I'm gonna roll for this. Sorry, I got.
No, it's good.
Always
I
leave
have
it up to
something
the
else.
dice.
Okay, he noticed you trying to get out. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
So yeah, you
cool.
feel your body
So-
untense and you are free to move.
Yeah. So as I can use the dash action, when I cast this, and then I add that to my movement, so I can
Easily make it up the
move
ladder.
very fast. Yeah.
Easily make it up the ladder. So you guys watch as Wendell, now free from this snowy monster, sprints faster than the human body would allow, or a kobold's body would allow, most likely as well, and
Yes.
flies up
Uh-huh.
this ladder, basically, almost not even touching the rungs, just launches all the way to the roof.
Okay.
His stone golem trailing slowly behind him, just plopping along through the snow. Kind of, you can see him leaping out and then sinking back down in like an Arctic fox.
Yep.
But the snow monsters don't really pay him any mind. So
Nice.
I would say he probably jumps onto you right before you climb up the ladder. You're all up on top.
Yeah.
But you do watch the ground as these things start to slink away. The one that you blasted apart, you see snow starting to inch its way back to a specific point while it slowly forms back into its monstrous self.
Nice.
But now you're all on top of the roof. There's not much up here. It's covered in snow, so watch your footing. Wink, wink.
I'm a
Yeah.
little girl.
And standing next
Hey,
to a chimney.
Wendell, you doing all right?
Doing fine. I've been in worse scrapes before. A mouth of a dragon is much worse than a mouth of a snowman, I should say. I'm gonna try and jump down. I'm gonna try and jump down the chimney because that's the only way I see. I don't know, but
Okay. Each of you who are moving up towards the chimney, it's a small walk to get to the chimney. I'll have you each roll a athletics or acrobatics. You can choose how you want to climb to the top of the chimney.
I will do acrobatics.
Okay.
yes, acrobatics for sure.
Wait, this is a D20. There we go.
No.
Sorry.
I got a 15 on acrobatics.
Okay.
And put 15 as well.
Okay.
Wait. I did that
13.
wrong.
You rolled a 10.
Can I have my familiar help rapture, give him the help action?
I rolled a 4.
A 4?
13. Yeah.
What was the total?
But I haven't added 4, so.
Okay.
8.
So yeah, you, with your continued momentum, Wendell, scurry up the chimney, no problem, to the top of it, followed shortly by Junie. You look down and see Rapture starting his way up, but the snow slips out from under him and he starts falling down towards the edge of the roof. But your snow golem, your rock
Yeah.
golem, familiar, does
Yeah.
plant itself firmly, and you find sure footing on its head. That saves you from falling off the roof back down to the snow
Yeah.
mounds.
Hey, thanks, little thing.
And eventually do work your way to the top of the chimney as well. Looking down inside of it, there is no light at the start. You do see at the very bottom there is a faint glow. It looks like it goes down a lot further than this house is in height. So
Mm. Ooh.
Dang it. You know what sucks is that for Teagle in our main campaign, I specifically gave him a spell that would help with falling. But I
Yeah.
didn't put that on Rapture, so anyway, it's fine.
Did I get
That's
hurt?
good.
Did I get hurt?
not yet. If you're
Yeah.
jumping down the chimney, you might.
I don't want to jump down the chimney. I wish I could fly.
So how wide is it?
It is wide enough for maybe one of you to fit in with your arms spread out.
What about me?
Yeah.
You would have to reach to get your arms to touch. You'd
Hmm.
probably be better off sitting, leaning back.
Okay, how
Um,
wide is the chimney? Can I touch the walls?
It's probably like 6 foot wide, and then this way you're probably at 4 foot.
Okay, so I'm probably 4 feet.
It's
So
a
I'm gonna
fairly
spread,
large chimney.
I'm gonna spread my legs and my arms all the way like this, and then start walking down
Okay.
like the chimney.
Another acrobatics check, Ames.
Spoil nothing. Let's see what I get. Oh, schnuggets.
This is a stupid idea, but I feel like this is what Wendell would do. He's just gonna try and jump down and roll when he hits the bottom.
Hey.
But wait till I get through, or you're gonna kill me. Okay. Acrobatics, 16, 17, 19. 19.
Okay, yeah, so you easily shimmy your way down the chimney.
It's called the Jane move.
Without a problem, getting to the bottom
Yeah.
with no problem. And can the other of you two make athletics or acrobatics checks?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. I got a
16.
13.
13
Mhm.
and a 16.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys both start making your way down without a problem. Towards the bottom, who is going first
I went first.
Most likely Wendell.
between you two? Wendell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Wendell would jump.
So you rolled a 13, Rapture, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So you guys make it down towards the bottom. There's about 10 feet left. And you, Wendell, here. And just hear kind of scratching on the side of the chimney before a impact with your body. And I'll need you to roll a strength check. As Rapture slams
check.
into your back.
Right.
Oh, man.
Saving throw? Well, no, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I have +0 across the board for strength. 12.
12? Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're holding for a bit, enough that instead of just plummeting the rest of the 10 feet, you guys kind of just slide quickly down and hit into the ground. Oh my gosh, my laptop's going to die.
Oh, great.
Ah!
Hey,
There we go.
sorry. I'm not very good with my hands.
So yeah, you
That's
guys roll out into a small. Now I can pull up the map that you guys see on roll 20. You see the small room. It's what is that? 25 by 25 room. You roll out. It's well lit with 2 torches in opposing corners of the room. And as you can see, 2 hallways stretch out of this room, and then there's a door on the top wall as well. But as you roll out, lying in the middle of the room, there is 3 wrapped presents just sitting there.
Oh my goodness! My character gets
yes.
so excited seeing this. I'm gonna say that right
And-
now and start running towards the closest one.
So Junie making it down first. When you guys get down there, the other two, you see her inspecting these presents. Junie, what you see on the presents, they are labeled. They have name tags on them with your names. Wendell, does your character have an actual name that he was given at birth?
Yes, it's like 23 letters long. It is very, but starts, it
That's
is
okay.
very confusing to anyone who would try and read it. It's a mix of like common and draconic and a whole bunch of different stuff. So yeah, he would recognize it, but no one else would be able to read it.
It's on one of the presents.
Oh, great.
Each present is labeled with your name.
It's just written on one side and fills up the entire side.
Instead of the wrapping paper, it's just one piece of paper.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Right. Well, that's interesting.
This one's mine.
Present.
Does mine have a pink bow on it? It should.
It does.
Man.
I say I open one of yours, and you guys open one of mine. You guys open mine.
I'll open yours, that's okay.
And then we can play a game.
You know what? I
Right,
think
right.
I will open mine in the corner because the only one who really knows this name is me and me mammy. So I'm gonna just take it and go over there. And he's gonna go and like try and cover it and like open it privately.
Okay. And
Raptor's
you
gonna
two.
hand his over to
My character is actually gonna look at the present a little bit and shake it, and try to listen for anything first.
You hear something jangling around on the inside. You can roll. Actually, I can't have you roll for that. So yeah, you hear something. There's definitely something inside.
I can't investigate it.
You can roll a d20 and add your charisma.
I got 20.
bonus. Oh
And
my
my charisma
gosh.
is the highest.
You rolled another
A
nat
natural
20.
20, yeah.
What are you doing?
You
Nice
stole
job.
all of it from me. I'm ready.
You've gotten the good dice.
Okay. So you pick up the present and you start shaking it,
You're stealing it.
and it kind of starts glowing a little bit. A very nice soft pink light, like the pink bow that was on top of it. Very pleasing to the eye. And you get the sense from somewhere deep inside you that this is probably something you really want inside of the present, most likely.
I think he's checking me, but okay. So I then open it.
You open your own present? Or
Yeah,
you,
just
okay.
in front of everyone.
Okay. So you're opening your own present. As Rapture was holding his present out to you, thinking you were doing a gift exchange, you just tear your present open, and Wendell over in the corner is kind of secretly opening his to look inside. So the two of you.
He's probably saving the wrapping paper. He's very he likes to save his coin, so he will save his wrapping paper.
This is my way of getting you guys better equipped for this journey. So I will let you choose either a +1 weapon of sorts for the spellcasters. I guess it would be like a spell focus. You can add a +1
Yeah.
spell focus, or you can get a piece of like a bracelet of protection that adds to your AC. However you'd like, a weapon or something that will up your AC.
I want a weapon.
You can choose what's inside of it. Out of
Yeah.
those two.
My weapon is a teddy bear full of bricks, though. That's my
A teddy bear full of bricks.
Oh, God.
yeah. That's
Whoa.
dense teddy bear.
Brimstone.
You are a spellcaster. Is that your focus?
Yeah, that's
then?
my focus.
That's what you cast things out of.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. A
Cool.
teddy bear.
Yeah. So Wendell, he is currently wearing like really deep blue robes that are very wizard robes, and what he pulls out is just this very gaudy golden necklace that like thick gold chains, and I would like it to add to my armor class.
Okay. Yeah, so that gives you a +1 to your AC. Amy, you have
Yes.
a +1 to all of your spell attacks and to the saves that the other creatures have to use
Okay.
against you. And I almost said Teakle, but not Teakle. Rapture.
Well,
What did you get in your present?
um,
A PS5!
yeah. No, Raptor is a big fan of Christmas and anything sparkly, so it's probably like some kind of like little helmet that just sparkles.
That's the cutest thing ever. Mine's so lame.
Okay. Yeah, so you pull out a sparkling helmet that you place on your head, and you now get a +1 bonus to your AC as well.
Yeah.
And then you are free to go exploring the room as you please.
Eight. I'm going to send Barkus, my little stone golem, down this tiny little corridor here that goes into a door. See what he can see.
Okay. You can see through his eyes. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think as an action I can choose to see what he sees.
Okay. Let me add a little thing in. We're gonna put a bandit because I don't have any other tokens.
Nice.
He comes down.
It'd fit Barkus. Barkus
You guys
is
all
a
see
little scamp.
Barkus scamper out of the room, the hallway at the very bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, can he open doors?
I'm trying to see. I wouldn't see why he couldn't. Let's see. You can't.
Little ball fingers.
I can cast a spell with the range of touch through him. There's a fancy thing that I might use. No,
I
don't see it.
think that familiars
Um,
aren't able to open doors, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
I mean it's all up to you.
But-
it doesn't outline it in here. But, yeah.
How tall is he?
He is probably no taller than 1.5 feet tall.
I'll
so
let you
he's
roll.
not exceptionally big. But
Roll an athletics to see if he can make it up to the door handle, because it is
let's
a
see.
closed door.
Okay. Yes. Okay, let's find his stats. There we go. Athletics. That is a 4 minus 4, so a 0.
Yeah, so you start watching through his eyes and see as he runs down there, hits the door, starts pounding it on a little bit, and then turns back around, kind of sullen, his shoulders slumping down, walking back towards you, because he was unable
Can
to
you
get through the
see
door.
Underneath the door, like try and peek underneath it.
Yeah, do you know if
Or
he has
is
dark
it-
vision?
Yeah, I think you would.
Okay.
Dark vision.
So he peeks under the door. He can see kind of just very faint shapes of maybe some tables that are in there. I roll a perception check to see if he gets any good information out of it.
I rolled a 3 on the dice, so that's not gonna help anything.
I know. So he just looks underneath. Basically, he sees a leg of a table. There's some shreds of wrapping paper lying around, and as he's scanning the room, he sees this rock that he really focuses on, like a really nice rock. He just sits there
Yes.
staring for a second. Like,
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
for your information, all of his stats are terrible except for dexterity and wisdom.
oh,
So
dang.
don't expect him to be very good in anything.
So he does not really see anything that would give you insight into the room. Are you able to hear from him too, or just?
Yeah. I can see and hear through
Okay. So what you do get from it,
So-
you hear light
Yeah.
kind of shuffling on the inside, kind of like paper shuffling around, maybe a small metal on metal clanking kind of sound, but really soft and light. Nothing too
Right.
big that would really cause any problems.
Cool. I will note that. All right. Yeah, I think that's all that Wendell can do for now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be sitting on the ground really quick, just looking around and lifting my head, and then go back to my teddy bear and start lifting its little arms and little legs, and then grabbing the bow from the package and trying to put it on the bear somehow, on the head or on the neck, on the little ear. And then I'm gonna name him to him, and I'm gonna pat his head and then give him a little kiss and be like, "Your name is Cook." I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm gonna name him. I don't know. Enter suggestion right here because I have no idea.
Philip.
Yeah.
Philip.
Yeah.
There you go. His name is Philip.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
Now the Philip,
Yeah.
the arcane focus teddy bear. Is there
Is he,
anything you would
is
like?
he a conscious being, teddy bear? Is he alive? Or is it just immovable, or not immovable, but
You
just
haven't-
a normal object?
You haven't heard him talking to you yet. So
Yeah.
maybe, who knows?
Oh
Sweet.
my gosh, what was that? That was so scary. Okay, and then
Yeah, that was my dog.
I'm gonna look around and see that Wendell went a little familiar or whatever. Look at what he's doing, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm not really paying attention.
Oh, you know what? Okay.
Did our music stop?
I did forget to mention. I don't think so.
I don't hear it anymore.
I don't hear it either.
Let me try.
That's all right.
Let me check it out. But anyway, I forgot to tell you down this door on the left of the map. I don't know why the light stops there. It shouldn't. It does
Mhm.
extend out, and there is some more out into the room there. It was weird. Let me try to fix it. Oh, I'm not fixing it. I'm ruining it more. Anyway, yeah, so that one you can see further out into the room. It does extend, and you can see that there's a room beyond it, but you don't really see much in there.
Gotcha.
Is this all what Wendell's seeing?
No, this is what all of you see.
Okay. Can I go around the
Okay.
room very slowly and sneakily? Just look and see into the other room? Or is the door closed?
You can.
Can I see it from afar since I have like that vision of
You would be able to attempt to, but even with your dark vision, you see some small shapes in there. There isn't too much to see, but you see some shapes. Some of them look humanoid, some of them not so much.
Can Rapture go follow the little thing? Like probably a little bit later, but he's like, "Hey, well, what's he doing?" And they'll just kind of wander.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you see Barkus just try and jump and grab the door. He can't
There we go.
reach, and then he looks underneath it.
I'll be like, "Oh, you need some help?" Go over and see if I can twist it.
The door at the bottom?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. It is unlocked. You walk in without a problem. As you open the door, you are able to see a well-lit, some light coming from the back bottom corner. Let me just reveal it. Let's see here. Reveal areas. It is a room. In the middle of the room, there is two big tables with random presents on it. You don't seem to notice at first, but as you look a little bit more into the room, you see
Oh.
there is 6 creatures standing. They don't seem to notice you. 2 of them are throwing wrapped presents into small bins at the end of the tables on the left side of the screen. That the bins look like they should be full if they had too many presents in them, but there doesn't seem to be overflowing, and they seem to just disappear.
It's like a magic
2
Santa
of them
bag.
are wrapping presents and handing them over to the other ones, and the other 2 at the head of the table, as you look at them, you're a little bit disturbed by what you see. Their jaws kind of like a snake. They are unhinged in the middle with a rip coming straight down from their lip to their chin, and periodically their chin separates and pulls open as they reach down into their throat and pull out random miscellaneous objects that they set on the table for the other ones to then wrap up and send down the assembly line. They don't seem to notice you as you're just standing in the door right now.
Classic Christmas
Okay.
elves, I think.
Yeah.
And Rapture like bend down to the little thing and whisper to it and be like, "Are you sure you really want to go in there, little buddy?"
Could Wendell, seeing this, have walked up behind it?
Yes.
Wendell's just
Please
gonna
don't
be
walk
like,
up
oh
quietly.
yeah.
I'm sure that
We'll
Rapture
pivot.
out.
And Wendell will cast Fog Cloud if he can, so that they won't be able to see us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Wendell, you start the mannerisms necessary to cast Fog Cloud, and as you start the initial, I'm starting to hear echo, I think, but you start to cast the initial casting of the spell, you do see their heads turn towards you, just as they're, the personages disappear into the cloud that you have now made into the room. You cannot see them now. The last thing you saw was each of them staring right at the 2 of you. And with that, Junie, who was going to explore the other room,
Yep.
did you ever walk into the room, or were you just looking around the corner?
I walked into the room.
You walked into the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Off to
great.
your room, Junie, you see this room, no light whatsoever. With your dark vision, you do see some shapes and forms, most of them humanoid. You round the corner. The first things you notice, there's a large tree in the back corner. Underneath it, there's some objects that you can't really discern what they are right now, just because of the lack of light. Even with your dark vision, it's just kind of blobs underneath this tree. And as you scan the room, you start to notice the shapes taking different forms. All or most of them are humanoid. You start counting 2, 3, 4. There's at least 10 to 12 people in this room. As you round the corner, you see them, but they stand still. Some of them bundled together, some of them standing, some of them sitting, but none of them moving. As you go,
I think those are like evil toys, so I'm not gonna go in there.
you're not going to go in there.
Not yet. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna step stealthily inside.
Okay.
Where's anything?
So you are over there. You 2 are now down here. And I need all of you to roll initiative for me. And
Should I roll initiative for my familiar as well?
Wait,
no, I'm
thought-
just going to let him go on your turn.
Well, I rolled an 18,
He'll just
but
go with your initiative.
I thought I was rolling stealth, to be honest. But that's
I got a 19.
You can roll stealth as well, though.
Okay, can I roll something?
If you want to take that one,
I got a
stealth, you can.
14 for initiative.
19, 14.
You decide, because I don't want to cheat.
No, it's up to you.
Well, I definitely want the 18 to be my stealth.
Your
then.
stealth. Okay. 18, 14.
Do you still want me to roll
I'll just have to
initiative?
remember.
I got a 19.
19, 14. Okay. That would be your initiative roll. What
Yeah,
is it?
2.
2. Okay. So first thing, also roll another d20 for me and just tell me what you get.
Okay.
Ow. You would be up first in this room, then Rapture. How could I forget Rapture? It's such an easy name to remember.
4.
Yeah, the hardest for me. 4?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get to you on your initiative count. What would you like to do, Rapture?
First?
Oh, yeah, okay, it's me. Yeah, sorry. I, like, zoned out there for, like, a second. My bad. Okay, well, knowing Rapture, he literally just crouched down and asked the little thing something, and then I don't know how sneaky Wendell was coming up behind him or not, but all I know is he started hearing, like, talking right behind him, and then this burst of a cloud, so he probably freaked out, to be honest.
Okay.
So he probably freaked out and ran, like, to the left of
To
this
the
map.
left. Are you guys able to move them by chance?
Negative.
Darn. Okay. I'll move them.
Yes, I cannot move
Over here?
mine either.
Yes.
Okay. Let me add in your guys's. Well, actually, you can't see them, so I'm not going to add them yet. You know where they were,
Yeah.
but they're not there
And
anymore.
the fog cloud has a range of 20 feet.
Ooh, 20 radius?
sphere.
Or
Yeah.
it is full length?
It just
20
says
feet?
area 20 feet.
Okay, 20
Wait.
foot. Like
No,
you-
20-foot radius sphere, yeah.
20 foot radius sphere, so that hits
So
5, 10,
40-foot
15,
diameter.
20. That hits all of the room, but just the edges. Are you putting it in the middle of the room, or were you putting it where you guys are?
I would cast it right, center it right where we were, so that, yeah.
Okay. In that case, it reaches out 5, 10, 15, 20. It would have covered most of the first table and half of the second table. Then let me draw something real quick. But is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn, Monsieur Rapture?
I also think that he would probably cast invisibility on himself.
Nice.
So he's gonna do that.
Okay.
It's getting really
And that's
creepy now.
That's about the right size. Okay. And then we move on to the creature's turns.
Great.
Time to roll. Let's see.
Yes.
Disadvantage. I can't see you. Does no. 8 hit you, Wendell.
It does not. Not with my, well, yeah, no. It does not.
Okay. 17 towards you, Rapture. $17 for Rapture. Does that hit you? You're muted. Hello?
Something happened.
My bad. Oh, look at that. Hey, what's good? Hey, how's it going? No, so my AC went up to 17, but is that with like the disadvantage rolls for the invisibility plus the smoke?
That is disadvantage.
I don't think
Not-
disadvantage
it doesn't double.
wouldn't stack. It's just disadvantage.
Well, it probably wouldn't stack, but it would just be a simple disadvantage. Right?
It is disadvantage. His first
Yeah.
one was an 18, and then he rolled a 14. So,
Ah.
but he has +3. So,
Nice.
Okay, well then, yeah, that hits
okay.
because I got a 17. So,
So
gosh dang it! How
you
the heck?
take 5 points of acid damage as a
man.
globule of nasty black ichor flies out of this fog and slams into your body, burning your skin where it is visible. And then you hear movement, but there aren't any more attacks on you. So now we move over to Junie.
Hmm.
As you enter the room, stealthy-like, stealthing up behind these humanoid figures, you know You haven't been making any sounds. Nothing at all. But all of a sudden, you see each and every one of the humanoid figures
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
go alert,
Oh, I'm
and
so
then
scared.
they all take a step, seemingly in random directions with nothing causing them to go in those directions. They're not walking towards you. They're not walking towards doors. They just step.
What happens if I take another step?
Nothing.
In random directions?
All of them just took one strange, random, seemingly random step.
Can I call the other guys over here, or are they in the other room? Can they hear me?
You can try. You can yell out. So you two would probably hear Junie yelling out for you, but
I'm gonna run out and then run
We're a
into
little
the
bit
other room.
late.
I'm gonna run into the other room with them.
okay. So you run back over and see pouring out of that room down the hall where you first came from. You see fog pouring down this hallway, obscuring your path. I didn't move the circle because I thought I'd be able to move it easily, but apparently I can't. So it's stuck there forever now, and it's never gonna move again. Anyway, so you see fog obscuring your path, but you are able to make it to the entrance to that hallway from where you were. And then we jump back to the top of the initiative, unless there's something you want to do, like randomly shoot a fireball or something.
Yeah, I want to randomly shoot a fireball.
You want to randomly shoot a fireball down the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can respect that.
Roll a D100.
Come on, roll 99. You got it.
Okay. Hold on, where is it? That's not it. Why are my fingers not fitting? Let's see. That's not it either. Do you have it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I'm scared. Huh.
You would roll that, and then you would roll another. But with what I saw that first roll, you did not. So you launch a fireball. You literally rolled a 1 on a D100.
Yeah.
Oh.
I should make this fireball
Wow.
burn you alive, but
No.
I'm not going to because that sucks.
I'm a little girl.
You launch a firebolt down the
story with
hallway.
the matches.
Both of you see, after hearing Junie yell for you see a firebolt come scorching through the fog and then fade away as it slams into the other wall. You hear it hit, but nothing beyond that. And then we move over to...
Does Wendell not get a turn this initiative? Did he?
Did I skip?
Or was that the fog cloud?
Oh, shoot. No,
You
yeah.
haven't,
No, you do. Fog Cloud, I would
Okay.
count before the initiative. I just skipped you on
Okay.
accident. Yes, you would have gone after the monsters.
Yeah. All right. So Wendell is gonna try and gauge, where they were before, and try and, like figure it would be in a 30-foot line, 5 feet. So he's gonna go, like edge around this wall to the right, about 15 feet, and then cast, Agnazar's Scorcher.
Like there on the map.
Yeah, just diagonally to him, towards the left.
Towards the left.
So it's a 30-foot long, 5 feet wide line of roaring flame. Each creature in the line make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 3d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Okay. As you get to where you're at, you do run into this guy here. You can start seeing a small inkling of a creature standing up against the wall there. Not quite right next to you, but close.
Okay.
And then you can kind of, through the fog, I would say, see another silhouette standing right off behind him. He should be up in the square right there, but can't drop. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So you see two of them there. And then, yeah, you fire off in a direct line in that direction. It's Agnazar Scorcher is 20-foot line?
It's 30-foot
30 foot
long,
long?
5 feet wide.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And you're launching off straight off in a diagonal, like towards the corner of the room over there?
Yeah. If I see those two, I would do it in the direction. But if I didn't see them
Oh.
before I cast them,
No, yeah, you would have seen them as you were running over that direction.
yeah. So I would try and like thread the needle between them, and
Okay.
see if I can get any other ones past them that I can't necessarily see at the moment. But
Yeah, so they roll dex.
yeah,
Which-
15 is the saving throw.
Then that's not good. 1. No. 2. No. Roll your damage. Both of them failed.
Nice. 13 plus 7, so 20.
20.
They each take 20 damage.
Okay. You launch this inferno of spiraling flames out towards these two that you saw on the map there, and I realized that I'm not updating the map for everyone on the site. Sorry, that's the updated map for everyone watching. Sorry. And you launch out the inferno, and it just tears these things apart, burnt to a crisp. Their arms start scorching up, melting the flesh off of their bones, and they are barely standing. You can see them about to topple over in front of you. Just charred. Nasty.
Can Barkus attack one of them? Just
Sure.
go over and punch him or something?
Yeah.
Just to see if you can take it out.
Roll for your attack.
Yeah, so he has a bite melee weapon attack. It's +5 to hit. And it does 1d1 piercing damage. That is a 11.
That does not hit.
Rip.
So yeah, he
Okay.
runs up all valiant and trying to do the finishing blow on one of these creatures, and he sees that rock again that drew his eye before.
Yeah.
Just, it's really nice, and stops short. But
Hey, as a geologist, I understand that. So, you know,
I didn't know
it's
he was a
good.
geologist. That's so cool.
and now we'll jump back
That's
to the
what
top
I'm
of the
doing.
initiative with Rapture.
Oh,
Yay.
I'm like a little scared.
So for where I'm at right now, am I like on the wall of that place or?
Yes, that's the wall.
Okay. So we like, can I see those two, or is it only him? Well, I mean, it's a pretty thick cloud, isn't
It's
it?
a very thick
Yeah.
cloud. You'd have to be pretty
Yeah,
close to
very
see.
dense cloud.
Yeah, so probably will not be able to see through that.
You probably would have seen a flash of light from the burning fire line, I think, but...
What I would say, if you roll a wisdom check, just straight wisdom, you might be able to gauge where the acid came from, and possibly not take disadvantage on an attack if you were swinging at that.
I got a 5, so I'm guessing it didn't work.
Yeah, you were kind of looking the other direction, and then you just felt burning pain on your shoulder, and you had
It's
to
got a
turn around,
splat
couldn't
on
really see
me.
it.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
that means my invisibility's gone now too, because at least I've got goop all over me. So,
Unless invisibility drops if you take damage, does it? If it didn't,
I think it does.
Then yes. I need to read up on your
Yeah.
spells before we actually do this, but I haven't.
so and I saw her fireball come through that thing and hit the wall, right?
Yes,
Yep.
flash of light didn't really reveal anything for you though, except for where the wall might be.
I think since I don't know what I'm doing per se, I'm going to cast Aid,
Okay.
which is up to 3 people, which will obviously be us 3, and it'll
Nice.
increase the 5 HP max for about 8 hours.
Is it 3 people
That's
you can
good.
see?
Oh yeah, you can't see.
Oh, is it by who you can only see?
I think it might be.
It's very possible it is.
Yeah, most spells like that are up to 3 creatures you can see. I don't have it pulled up, but
Okay, let's see.
I don't know if you have it pulled up there. I can try to look it up. But as of right now, that's how I would have it stand, because I remember most spells are based on sight.
Okay, well, did I at least see where he ran?
You would.
Like, I don't see him, but I knew where he ran to, right?
You probably would have heard his footsteps, so you have a vague impression where he ran. You didn't see him because he put the fog cloud right on top of the two of you. So
Gotcha.
the fog cloud on
Okay,
the map
well,
is
I
not.
had
where
a
it is.
vague idea of that. I'm just gonna run toward it.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know what else at the moment, so I'm
So
gonna head
you
toward.
run over towards him. All your movement straight over. How long does expeditious retreat cost? Expeditious retreat.
I am fairly certain it is a concentration spell. Let me see. And it might have, I think he would have dropped it if it was. But let's see. Expedition route.
That is 30 feet, so you'd be right next to him. So as you're running straight in a straight line, you see Wendell.
Wendell. Good
You see
job.
Wendell
Yep.
standing there,
Yep.
and over his shoulder you can see you can see probably one very charred monster. From this distance, I don't think you'd be able to see the other. I don't know the exact parameters and stuff on the fog cloud, but I am going off of 10 foot you can see, 15 foot you can kind of
Yeah, it
see.
works.
So 15 foot you kind of see that guy there. You don't see the second yet, but
Gotcha.
you
Okay.
can definitely see one.
I'm gonna leave it at that then. I'll be right next to him.
Okay. And then we move over to the monsters.
Turn. Oh, dang it.
And these two now, that one who's right next to you, he moves up a space closer and takes an attack at you, Wendell,
Alright.
with a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Okay. This one backs up over here, out of your guys' sight a bit. The other guy does. Da, da, da,
This is not Superman, Wyatt.
da. He does. I forgot what I give him for damage. He does this here with a 8 damage to you.
Cool.
And then
Sweet.
does a 11 hit you, Rapture?
It does not.
Did not think so. In which case, another globule of nasty, gross ichor comes out towards you again. But this time just slams into the wall on the other side
Ah,
of you.
you're right.
And now it is Wendell's turn.
Sweet.
Wait, what about my turn?
I lied last time and skipped Wendell. He was supposed to go before
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I have a kobold thing that I really want to do, but it's not going to be very useful. But no, yeah, that's not. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just going to. First off, I'll have Barkus do the help action on the one that he was doing, so I'll get advantage on attacking him.
Okay.
So
one right in
that'll
front of you?
cancel out
Yep.
like the disadvantage from the fog cloud. I think.
You're close enough. You don't have disadvantage anymore. So.
Oh, okay. So I get advantage.
Yes.
So I'm going to shoot a firebolt at him.
Oh, well, now you would have had disadvantage because you are in melee range with a ranged spell. So,
Oh
just
yes,
straight.
that's true. Do we have that? Yeah, I'll just have him give me advantage, so it's just a flat roll
Okay.
for that. That's a natural 1, so
That does not hit.
come on. Sweet. Any bonus actions? No, that's an action. That's an action. Yep, that's it.
Nothing.
Right.
Okay.
Actually, can I move a little bit?
Yeah, where you want to move to?
I'm going to. I'll take the opportunity attack, but I'm going to try and move as far left as I can in the room. Get away.
All the way over here. So, You
You just push past me and
yeah. Yeah. So right
You
as you're
scamper under your legs. Yeah.
right as you're getting up towards where you heard all the battle going on, you see Wendell just light his hand on fire like you've seen him before, and then he misses his target, who is standing right next to him. Kind of just tries to hit him, but the guy kind of turns his
Yeah.
head, and the firebolt soars right past him into the wall, and then he turns and runs straight past you and disappears into the fog.
Yeah.
And now it
Um,
is
Yeah.
your turn.
Do I take an attack of opportunity from
No.
leaving his?
He does
dagger?
not.
Oh, okay,
He
cool.
does not try to hit you.
Sweet.
Junie, you are up.
Okay. So I'm down the hallway, right? Or am I in the room now? Sorry, I'm looking at the map.
You are not. You haven't quite entered the room yet.
Okay.
You are at the top.
Is
of
the
hallway.
fog still behind me?
The fog is in front of you. You
Oh,
can
it's-
run straight down here, but you'll be in fog, so you won't really see where you can go in this room. You know the hallway's there from before, so you can run all the way down to the room, but you won't be able to see anything in the room yet. So you can get to there, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. You have 10 feet of movement, but you don't know where you can go.
Can I see behind me into that
Wendell,
room?
how long does this fog take to go away?
It lasts up to 1 hour with concentration, so I can choose to dismiss it. But yeah,
I'm gonna go into the room blindly. I'm gonna run over.
You're gonna just run straight.
Yep. And if I hit something, I hit something.
Yeah, so 5, 10. Your remaining movement gets you right to the side of a table. And on the other side of this table, you see a creepy, decaying monster.
Can I still shoot at it?
You can.
I want to use a firebolt. Or can you go back to my thing?
Yes.
I want to use. Go back to spells. Actions. Yeah, that works too. I'm gonna use frost.
Ray of Frost.
No, actually, yeah, I'm still gonna use firebolt because why wouldn't I? Because I
Firebolt.
can change it, right? Yeah, I'm gonna use firebolt and throw it at the frog. Aim
It
towards the frog.
is not frog, but that's all I have. So, yes. Take your attack roll.
I'm gonna go. What? What? Ah!
And you launch your attack. Roll a d20, add 5.
Okay, so I got 10.
With the plus 5? Okay. So you are running straight.
I was
You don't
a
know
little
what's going
spazzled.
on, and then just you out of nowhere see this horrifying beast of a humanoid, creepy monster, and instinctively launch a firebolt. But because it was just instinctively, you launch it far left over its head.
Left over its head? That
Yes,
made no
and it
sense.
crashes into the wall.
Okay, and then.
Any bonus actions you'd like to do?
Yeah, I want to use the one where I can just make myself disappear.
I don't think you have a bonus action you can do that with.
I can't.
Okay, so we move on to the top of the initiative again. Raph.
All right. Well, after I see Wendell just take off, Rapture literally just look behind him. I look back at the weird thing. Look behind him again. Like, all right. He's gonna pull out, he's gonna pull out his scythe, which is still kind of sheathed.
a
You know how
scythe.
you can press a button and it kind of comes up and makes that nice shinging sound.
Yes. Shing.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go shing. And then
Shing.
he's gonna go, bring it on, Buckaroo. He's gonna go right at it.
Fun. Okay.
Ooh, that is 24 to hit.
Okay. Which one? You're attacking the one that's just right there in front of you, right?
Yeah, the one that I absolutely know that I can see right now.
Okay. So that one, yeah. Don't need to roll damage. You swing with the scythe, and its already charred body just crumples into dust as your scythe cuts straight up through it from the bottom of its leg, straight up through its shoulder. It just crumples into dust. Gone.
Ugh.
Shing.
Nasty. Do I see any others, by the way, from where I'm at?
5, 10, 15. If you moved 5 feet forward, you would. You're standing in his space.
With my movement still, could I move forward a little bit? And if I
Yeah.
see him, can I move toward him?
5, 10, 15. You can get right next to him.
Okay, because I have the feat Polearm Master where I can attack with less damage for this next time. So
Okay.
I want to do that and try and smack this other guy.
Okay. Take a swing.
Oh, that one sucked. I got a 12.
Yeah, so you run towards this guy and you swing, but there's just some part of it, it's still fleshy and nasty, globulous, nasty arms that at your side just kind of gets hung up on it. Doesn't seem to cause enough damage to do anything. And you just pull it back out, readying for another attack. But as you do, this guy swings at you unless you're taking a bonus action, unless that was your bonus action, actually.
That was my bonus action.
I thought. With a 12 to hit, which doesn't hit, I would
He
say.
misses. Let's go.
Okay. And then towards you, Junie, a 12
Oh,
to hit.
dang it.
I also think it does not hit
Oh, good.
either. No. And
Sweet.
one more towards
Me?
Junie,
Sucks.
which is a 9 to hit. So, yeah, this one
Nice.
swings towards you, Rapture, but you are able to just block it with your scythe. It's the bar of the scythe. You catch its claws as it tries to rake across your chest, and 2 acid blobs fly towards you, Junie. But you, being small
Yay! I'm
and
so
nimble,
cute.
duck under the table, and they just splash over the random assortment of wrapping paper and bows that are sitting
I'm
there,
gonna go,
burning
"Ah!"
them into goo. And we move on to Wendell's turn.
Sweet. I will drop concentration on the fog cloud.
Okay, you all watch as
so that
this
I can
fog
see.
cloud disperses into
Ah.
nothing.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah. It is becoming a hindrance now. Rather than a help.
The last guy is over here. Okay,
Was there 6
there was 6.
that you said?
I said
Great,
6.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was only keeping track of where 4 of them were that entire time.
Could you perhaps line them up in like a, let's say, 5-foot radius line with another one? I'm just asking for a friend.
One of them probably would have started circling around this way. But the other one, he would have probably been following this guy to get out from behind the table. So, oh, darn
Sweet.
map. About right next to
Okay.
him. So, yeah,
I
sure.
love it. 5, 10. Yeah. So I'm going to move the 15 feet to get in front of this. Let's see. I can't move my guy, but I want to try and stand right in front of the rightmost frog in the, or not frog, inkling thingy. That's and then
We'll call
cast
them spawn.
Agnazar Scorcher again on all 3 of them.
There? Oh, where?
No, sorry, I can't. I'm trying to ping or something. Let's see, where would that be? No.
1 second.
Man,
You can now move him.
right there.
You can
The
move
little-
him now. You should be able to move him
Is
now.
that?
You can?
You should be able
I
to.
still not able to.
Let's
Yeah,
see,
I'm
let's
changing
see.
yours right now.
Oh yeah, there we go. So I would want to move to right there because I move 5, 10, 15 feet
Now
diagonally
you
there.
can move yours too. Okay.
And then I'm going to cast. Yeah, and I have extra movement.
5. Yeah, jumping over the table is not too hard. I'd make it take up double movement, but it's only 1 space, so you can easily get there.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cast Agnazar Scorcher again on all 3 of those.
Yeah, that might have been stupid positioning on
Um,
my part. But yeah,
Yep.
But I will.
hit him.
Yep, I'll cast it at 2nd level.
Is that no 3?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so they all have to make DC 15 Dex saving throw.
16 from the first, 5 from the second, 11 from the third. So 2 of them fail, 1
Alright,
of them
so-
succeeds.
So all the ones who fail will take all the damage. All the ones who succeeded take half. So that's 6 plus 2, so 8 plus 4, so 12. So
12.
yeah.
6 for the last guy.
Damage. The one who succeeds got 6.
This guy on the farthest, he kind of dodges out of the way a little bit. Well, actually, the guy in front of him takes the brunt of the blow, so he doesn't get as much. He doesn't lose at all. But the other 2,
Nice.
yeah, they get scorched pretty bad.
Yeah. And then Barkus is just going to stick with Rapture and help him whenever he's attacking someone. So just his next action will be held until Barkus attacks, and then he'll use the help action to give him advantage.
Until Barkus attacks?
No, until Rapture attacks.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And
help me. Oh, thanks.
so
Yeah.
Barkus is
So
still
give
over
you
there,
advantage.
right? I should
Yeah,
make it.
uh-huh.
You can move. I'm gonna make it so you can move Barkus now too.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And-
he'll just be right there. Yeah.
Okay, and now it is your turn, Amy.
Yay! Okay, how many? Can you go back to that so I can see exactly where
Yeah, you
I am?
can now move Barkus as well.
I can't move anything.
No,
So,
you can't.
I
You
can
just
move
saw a
Barkus.
very brilliant inferno of fire shoot out of the kobold's hand, Wendell's, and blaze 3 of them.
Can I step back and still fire?
Yes, you can. You can move
the fog
and
gone?
attack. The fog is gone. You can see everyone in the room now.
Okay, so I'm like, guys, I'm scared. And then I'm gonna crawl over just, into the doorway. And then I'm gonna shoot a fireball at the
Here?
frog.
Nice.
It's not the frog, at the monster.
All the way up here, and you're shooting a firebolt.
Yes. This should work. Am I okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I roll d20?
Yep, and add 5. And also, a reason for
Okay, so I
rolling
got
something
20.
else, you could add 8 to your ray of frost or anything like that.
I know, I got 20.
A
No.
natural 20?
No, not natural.
Oh,
Unnatural. So 50 plus 5?
Unnatural 20. Yeah.
Unnatural 20. I know.
Okay. Roll your damage.
There's just 2d10,
Yep.
right?
2d10.
Can I just roll the same 10?
Yes, you can. You roll 2 of the same d10 twice.
Okay.
1 of the same d10 2 times.
2.
10. So that. Which one were you attacking? The one right straight in front of you?
Wait,
You can also
wait.
look here for the map, just so you know.
Oh, I can't. The microphone's there. Okay. I'm in the doorway now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2. How many toads are there? Can I do a 2-in-1 type thing?
No. Not with this spell, but you have other spells that hit multiple people.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the one closest to my comrade.
Okay, so you run back into the hallway that you came from and blast a firebolt straight at it. It engulfs this zombified creature, turning it to a charred corpse as it collapses almost on top of the kobold's Wendell. Any bonus actions? I think so.
No.
And we move on to Rapture's turn again. Rapture.
Alright. Okay. I'm pretty sure as soon as that thing went down, Rapper probably would have shouted out, "Hey, thank you! That helped."
No problem. You go top.
And he's gonna go for another attack on this other guy that's still in front of me.
Okay.
Yep. And you'll get advantage because of Barkus.
Swing.
Ooh, nice. That is 26.
It's dead.
Yay!
It only had 1 hit
Yeah.
left, so.
There you go.
Well, not quite. Okay. Yeah, and then you can see on the other side of the room the other 2 still standing there, and there is one more on your side of the room close to you that you notice is one of the creepy ones that has the slit down its chin that you saw pulling things out of its mouth earlier.
Ooh. Alright, well, he's gonna charge up to him again.
Okay.
And he's gonna see if he can hit him with that pole master thing. Do I still get the help thing for that, or is it just for the action?
Just for
Yeah,
the
he only gets one health
Yeah,
action.
for me. Well, I got a 19 anyway, so...
Okay, that hits. Roll your damage.
Ooh, 7. 7 damage.
7. Okay. Yeah, so you take a swing with your scythe, slice a nice little gouge across its chest, which leaves a very deep wound that starts to ooze a very nasty, not blood, creepy, gross, black, ichor-like liquid, similar to the substance that it was spitting at you earlier.
Oh, it's oozing acid goop.
And we move on to their turn. This guy's going to take an attack toward you, which is a 18, 19, 20, 21 to hit.
Again, me? Oh, he gets that.
Yep. So it reaches out its two clawed hands towards you. And you take 6 damage and are currently being held by it. You're grappled as it reaches its elongated claws into your shoulders, piercing your skin and holding you in place. And you see, like you saw earlier, as it was pulling things out of its mouth, its jaw unhinges as its mouth starts to spread wide open, wider than its head is. Very strange to see.
So tired of these monsters, I just want them to die. So.
As it looks like it's about to try to eat you.
Yeah.
And we move over to the other two who are currently swinging towards you. This guy here moves towards you, Portia. 10, 15.
Not Portia.
Junie. This guy moves back over towards you on top of him. You see the one that moved towards you, Wendell. He is the creepy one with the split in his lip.
All right,
He's going to do the same thing towards you with a 21 to hit.
Even with shield, that wouldn't help, so I'm not going to cast it. Alright. Yep, that hits for sure.
That is 7 points of damage. Same thing as jaw unhinges and his mouth starts to open, almost kind of tearing his neck as well, as you can see it. Trying to expand wide enough to actually swallow you whole if he can. And the third one, you see, Junie. It opens its mouth and you see black liquid starting to pour out as it shoots this nasty black ichor towards you with a 17 to hit.
Do I have immunity?
I think you have 13 and you don't.
Do I have any protection, anything?
No, I think you have shield as well, but it doesn't help you at this moment. Yeah, shield does not get to your AC. So this black ichor just slams into you, coating your body in a burning liquid that burns any exposed flesh you take. 7 points of damage.
7 points?
Yes.
13. I'll just keep track here.
That's your armor class. You have 37 points. So
37.
you're at 30 now.
Yep.
Okay. And
Thanks, guys.
now we're on to Wendell's turn.
Sweet. So I'm grappled right now?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I'm going to cast Mirror Image upon myself.
Okay.
So 3 illusory duplicates of myself appear in your space until the spell ends. The duplicates move with you and mimic your actions. So essentially, every time something attacks me, I can roll a d20 to see if it hits one of my
The others.
duplicates instead of me. So, so yeah, I'll cast that.
Okay.
And can I try and wriggle out of the
Yes.
grasp, or since
That
I
would
took my
need
action?
an action to do that. So
Yeah. Alright, so yeah. I just cast a protection spell on myself, basically. So, and yeah, Barkus will stick. Barkus will try and give Rapture advantage on his next roll. So
Okay.
he'll just keep helping him.
Junie, you're up.
Okay, how many frogs do we have? Or zombies? Or
3
monsters?
left.
We have 3 left. I haven't killed any. I'm gonna use something. I'm gonna use Ray
You
of
have
Frost.
killed one. Killed the last.
Yes, okay, but
Okay, Ray of Frost
I'm
it
gonna
is.
use Ray of Frost. Is that my cantrip too? I just like using cantrips.
It is a cantrip with +8 to
Yeah.
hit.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna use.
Ray of Frost is a cantrip.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be using that,
Okay,
and I'm gonna be hitting the one nearest me.
one near you. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit it. So I have 13 plus 8. Okay. And then I want to. That's 12. Did I 20? What is that? 22?
Did you roll the 12?
13.
You rolled a 13. That's 21.
21. Okay. So.
That hits definitely.
Okay.
Roll damage 2d8.
Um. Okay, I think that's better. 6, 8. 2. You said 2d8?
2d8.
What does that mean? I rolled 6 and then I rolled 8.
6 and an 8.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you
This-
add them or do you just take the average?
You
and-
add them.
Oh, okay.
So you shoot out a ray of frost. You see your hand starts to frost over, and then a beam of brilliant blue light just pierces straight through this thing as it begins to freeze, eventually being coated completely in ice and crashing to the floor into a million little pieces where it
Nice.
dies.
Okay, so it's dead
It's
now.
dead.
Okay, let's do this
Nice.
quickly.
And we are on
Yes.
to
man.
Alec.
Taking too much time in this room because it's 9:16.
That's not the right one.
Well.
That one's still very much alive.
Yeah,
that would
why?
be nice if that one dies, though. I would appreciate that.
We'll
Alec,
come
you
back
are
to
up.
it in a second. I just can't get it attacked again.
Oh, yeah. Window is in some nice, serious trouble for sure.
You are grappled. You can try to escape, or you can take your action. How would you like to do this thing that you're wanting to do right now?
I think with the help of what's his name, Bergstrand,
Barkus.
Marcus. I suck at names. I'm sorry. I'll figure it out.
Bergstrand is
With the help
fast.
of Marcus, I'm going to try and escape out of this thing.
Okay. Contested. Oh man, shouldn't be able to. Shouldn't lose to that too easily. So.
What am I rolling against, by the way?
Oh, you're rolling a strength.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I got a 16.
Yep. He rolled 6 plus 1, so 7. So.
Nice.
You easily break out. His little weak zombie arms can't hold you anymore, and you just kind of boop, and he drops you. But that is your action.
Is what's his bucket out yet?
No. Wendell?
He's not.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Windows not.
Okay. Well, then, as a bonus action, Rapture is going to cast Shield of Faith on Wendell.
Shield of
Sweet.
Faith?
Oh, that gives you a +2 to your AC.
Cool. That's nice. Okay.
I mean, Jamie wasn't in any trouble, right? I think she just killed her person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Junie is good as of right now.
Yeah, it's Junie, dude.
Sorry. Like I said, I suck at names. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Really.
Okay.
All right, I think that should be the end of my turn. I'll do that, and I'll hopefully be free.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Well then, we move on to their turns, and first and foremost, this thing's jaws, even though it seems like they have spread out as far as they can. You see its throat starts to tear open even more as its jaws force themselves apart, and it bites over your head and starts swallowing you. You take... That was 8. You take 2 points of piercing damage as its rancid, gross teeth sink into your flesh as it pulls you down into its stomach. And you guys see this kobold, just his legs dangling out of this monster's mouth as its abdomen is just swelling beyond all normal capacity.
Nice.
And
That's
then
That's great.
this next one will swing at you again.
Who's you?
One that he can. Alec.
Me.
Rapture.
I
It's
think
such
that's
an
everybody.
easy name. Rapture. But he's going to miss. He swings out with his claws, trying to rake across your chest, not grabbing for you this time, but the little rock thing kicks him in the side and kind of throws him off, and he just barely cuts through some of the fabric of your cloak.
Yeah, let's go rock thing.
And then, Wendell, you are currently inside of a monster. I need you to
Yes.
take some damage.
No.
For sure. Would I roll for my mirror image, but since it's not like physically
This-
attacking me?
Yeah, this is just ambient damage kind of thing. You're sitting in a
Yeah.
pool of nasty acid. So you take 4
Yeah,
damage.
sure.
Acid man.
4 damage?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you said 14, but I
No,
wanted to
4.
double check it was not 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not a
great.
comfortable place to be. It's very tight around your body, almost kind of like the
Why do you keep
the
getting
snow
eaten by
demon
things?
thing, but instead of cold pressure, it's burning acid pressure that's on your body.
Yeah.
You've
He's a
almost
kobold. Everything likes to eat him. I'm gonna expend my last 3rd level spell slot and cast the Melts Minute Meteors again.
Well,
Since it worked so well last time.
yeah, they can
You're gonna blow
all
'em
go
up.
off instantly as you summon
Yeah,
these
so it
meteors
would be
inside of the belly of
Honestly,
this creature.
At this point,
they
he should just
goosh all
get
of them.
eaten by everyone.
All of them just
so that's-
collide with it.
that's 12d6.
Oh my
just roll over.
gosh. Okay.
Well, he ain't dead, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I could roll all ones.
you would still
with
kill
12.
it. Yeah, so it's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to.
With 12
roll
points
them
of
just for
damage.
kicking those.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
that's
ahead.
another 40. Wow.
40 damage.
Let's
Got
go.
that.
Yeah, so this thing,
Sweet.
you guys see it just swallow Wendell whole, and then similar to the snow mounds, the inside of this thing starts glowing, light pouring from every seam in its body before it just blasts a nasty ichor all over the walls. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Junie, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, dexterity.
Yeah.
Was this from my thing? Because I have
Yes.
since this is an evocation spell, I can choose at least 3 creatures. Since it's a 3rd level spell slot, and I
This is-
choose for them to succeed on a dex saving throw and then take no damage.
This is from the acidic
Okay.
ichor that is being blasted around
Oh.
the room.
My dexterity
not the
is
spell
3.
itself.
I have 16.
16?
Yeah, guys, I'm
So you
sometimes
see
good
this
at
thing blow up, and you see black ichor flying all over the room, and you are wise enough to duck behind the door as a pool of this black liquid splashes up against it, burning and charring the door itself.
Ugh.
And now it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead.
Unless you had a
and-
bonus action.
I don't have a bonus. Oh, you're not talking. about
Um,
me.
Just
to,
assistance.
I will not be swallowed. That is something I do not wish to repeat.
There's only one
Thank
left,
you.
though, right?
Good day.
Why? Kill it on the
There's
map.
only one left. Yes.
Oh, you got the coolest thing. You sure I can't have any?
Yeah, right.
That would not be a good idea. That
Okay.
is so.
So I am going to aim because I have enough thing with my frost one. So I have to find out a better system. Because I keep doing this dumb thing where I put it back into the case and then I have to dump all the dice out.
Oh man.
Okay. What?
Nothing. It's 9:20.
Yeah, I knew that's what happened. It's alright. Okay, so. Okay, so 15. Plus, I lost my page. You need to go back to it. So I
Oh,
can see.
sorry.
Is it plus 5 or plus 8?
What are you casting?
What?
What are
The
you-
frost. It's plus 8, right?
Plus 8.
What is that? 16, 27. Am I doing this right? I think
It's
it's 26.
23.
20. What am I doing? Okay, 23.
Okay, that
I think it's
definitely
like
hits.
15. Plus 10, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Definitely hits.
23. Okay, and then D8. 2D8, right?
Uh-huh.
Ah! 5. 8.
Should have expected you guys to go into this room first.
8.
That way you wouldn't have. 8?
Yeah.
Okay. 8 damage total?
Yeah, 5 plus 3. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so this ray of frost once again blasts into the shoulder of this other zombie. You start seeing ice crystals forming around its shoulder. And it moves on to you, Rapture.
Alright, so did she just hit the one that's like in front of me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, well,
You really tried
I
to move out a
rolled
little bit.
because the nice explosion definitely would have distracted Rapture for a little bit. So he's going to be losing his bonus action.
Okay.
So he is going to just have an action this time, but he's going to like recompose himself and be like, ah, crap, wait, there's a fight going on. And then he's going to try and slash this guy one last time. See what
Okay.
happens.
It's still advantage with focus.
Swinging.
Yes. Oh, that's a crit. Let's go.
Okay.
Nice.
Max damage, and then roll again. I think your max damage will kill it. Is a scythe a D8?
Yeah, it's 14 for my max damage. So
Wow. Let's see. Oh no. No, it doesn't.
plus 3 makes 17. Yeah, unless I'm adding the other plus 4 on top of that as well.
What's the other plus 4?
Well, like, if I do max damage, it's 1d10 plus 4, right?
Oh yeah.
And then I roll the 3 on top. Do I add another plus 4 on top
Yes,
of that in
yes,
your
you
crit
do.
way? Then that's 14.
21.
21?
That hits it. That's perfect. That's exactly what it had.
Yes.
So you slice this thing right down the chest, the ichor spilling out of it again, and that is a 17. So you see it. It crashes onto the ground, seemingly dead, before its body starts to undulate.
Undulate.
Move ever so slightly, and you see
Undulate.
small hands pull
Oh.
out of the mouth where it's lying, and a miniature version of these things climbs out from inside of it.
Wow.
Miniature?
Yeah,
What the heck?
it looks very
Much smaller?
similar.
Is that one?
Not quite. It's probably, what race are you again?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm a half orc.
half orc. It's probably like up to your thigh then.
Okay.
How many?
Just one.
That's disgusting.
Oh, just this last guy.
Just
So do I
like
get an attack here,
follow.
or am I just watching this happen?
You forego your bonus action to the explosion.
That's
of
right,
nastiness. So it is now its turn.
It's turn.
Yeah.
What's his name?
newly formed baby.
And yeah, it starts climbing out of its mouth before falling limp. Dead. I put into the notes that if I roll a nat 1 on its first attack, which I didn't think I would, it doesn't make it out alive. So
Oh,
Did
good.
you roll in that one?
yeah, so that sucks. But it's good for you guys.
Yay!
It's dead. They're all dead. Everything's good again. Yay!
Woo!
My gosh, that
Now
feels like
we have to
forever.
find the person responsible for delivering these fine things.
Uh,
If you know what I mean.
Yes.
I don't know if it was just me, but you guys see the weird baby?
I was busy being swallowed, unfortunately.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
yeah.
Let's run. I need help in this other room. There's stuff that moves.
Wait. Well.
Wait a minute. While you guys are here, I'm gonna give you guys aid because I feel like
Yes,
I might not
please.
see you again later.
Oh.
Aid.
So everyone's +5 to their max HP.
Nice. How long does aid last?
8 hours.
Phew,
Can
nice.
we do a
That's
like
sick.
a short rest, or is that gonna take too long? Can we just pretend like it took short?
If you really want to take a short rest, you can try to.
I also have a
very
spell
late
that
at
says
and
Beacon
you're
of
in a
Hope,
creepy-
so max heals from spells. So
That's pretty. I don't have any heal spells though, so.
I do.
Do I have any heal spells?
You have the Blood of the Phoenix sorcery.
All right, let's use that.
origin, which allows you to heal with fire spells.
Yep. So I'm gonna be shooting
Oh,
my comrades right now. You guys get really close to me first, though, okay? So I can just
Sick.
double. I can just double
Mhm.
hit you.
Actually, how much would that heal you? Would it be worth me using that, or
It
Is that
depends on
healing?
what spell she uses.
I'm using the.
I found now that I look at it deeper, a very, very unbalanced homebrew sorcerer background that lets you heal the damage of any fire spell just by using one sorcery point. So,
Oh wow, yeah.
yeah.
Crap.
So she
I mean, it's a one shot, so you can
blast a
Broken
fireball on
turkey
the
foot.
entire group and just heal them all massive amounts. Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
think of it
man,
before I
yeah.
gave it to her.
roll for
So.
heal?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Although you do have to use sorcerer points to do it.
Yeah,
so
how
you
many?
only have 4 left.
That's fine. I think it's worth it.
If you
Yes.
use 2 sorcery points, you can hit them both with a spell and heal them a certain amount if you want to.
Can I just
Sick.
hit them like 2 in 1? Yeah.
Technically, if you use a higher level spell,
Oh, do I have to? Can I
Yeah.
just?
if you use 3 sorcery points, you can use Acid Splash, transmute it into fire damage, have it target both of them, and then heal them both 2d6.
I'm not doing that. I think I'm just gonna do it.
Oh, that's pretty great. I like that.
It's too much magic.
You could use Scorching Ray.
Can I
Heal
just
them.
grab like fire on a stick and just burn
no,
them? And
no,
then...
you cannot. That's not your innate magic. That is just
Yeah, you
burning
have
them.
to-
Okay, then you know what I want. I want to heal them with my cantrip.
Okay,
There you go, firebolt.
so
Yeah.
you both get
Good stuff.
2 in 1.
roll 2d10 for healing, and Amy, you use 2 sorcery points.
No, I used one
not.
because
You
I
can't
just.
hit them both. With
Why
one
not?
Because it targets one person.
Well, if I line them up and then.
You could use Scorching Ray, which is a 2nd level spell that can target both of them, but it doesn't do as well. I guess it
Fine, fine.
does. I would suggest just doing the firebolt.
Yeah, I'm just doing.
You
fire.
I'm at 11.
That rolled me really well.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. So am I rolling for heals as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah, just roll 2d10, both of you guys. Roll them.
And remember that everyone's max 5 HP.
Did you use Beacon of
That's
Hope?
pretty good.
If you use Beacon of Hope, everyone heals 20 automatically, right? 'Cause it's
No, I
any
didn't
healing?
use that this time.
Oh, okay.
No, he didn't
Yeah.
use it this time. He
Save
doesn't
your
need
spell
to.
slots. You need-
Yeah, because my
Okay.
cantrips
Yeah.
are powerful enough.
Yeah.
But I did add on aid, so make sure that you guys keep that, because that was my last.
So we added on 5 max HP, right?
Yes.
Add 5, and then the 2d10.
Look at this. Look how cute it is. Show.
Sweet. That's very nice. I like that.
That
Wow.
is legit. Is that an ornament?
Yes.
Yep.
Amy just made it.
There's this other
Pretty
kind that has our last name on it, but
Wow.
Okay. What would you guys like to do?
I would
now?
like to find
Uh,
this Black Santa.
Black
Wait,
Santa.
Dark Santa.
That's racist.
Dark
Yeah.
Santa.
Oh my gosh. Sorry,
No.
we haven't even gotten popular on Twitch yet, and we're already gonna get shut down.
We're
Not
canceled,
a
it's all
bad
me.
Santa. Okay, I meant
The unsanta.
The unsanta.
anti-Santa.
the dark,
Anti-
the
You guys know what the town calls him, which is the bringer.
the mean Santa.
The bringer is what the town lore states he is.
Yeah.
I only say that because I thought it like
Okay.
was Santa and the Black
Before we
Santa.
start running that other direction, though, can I check that one wall to the left to see if there's any doors on it? Because
There
I feel
is.
like you purposefully blocked out the wall.
I did not.
Yeah.
I just accidentally did. Let's fix that.
Guys, look at how cute this is.
There
I have to show you
is.
again. It's so nice. All
It's
right.
pretty good.
Like,
It says
what?
Power Roll. I don't know if you can tell.
Did you just use like watercolor on it?
Nope, I used paint and then blended
That.
and drew and
Look at that.
There is a
Nice.
door that goes to a
Thanks.
hallway that leads to another room.
Oh, what a...
okay.
Hmm.
Do you
That's
split
through
up?
there. I see.
Yeah, I agree.
We gotta think where.
Let's finish this thing off.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, through that room into the.
I'm gonna do this real quick. Somehow, I don't know how, you guys just randomly. Wait, what is all of. Oh no, it froze. Doesn't want me to do it. What's all of that? That's weird. That wasn't there before. Oh, neither was all of this. Huh, strange.
Hmm. Strange.
You
Very
guys just-
weird.
Something happens and your minds are filled with the image of this this entire
Let's go in there.
Wow.
place.
What the
That
heck?
looks like
Where'd
an
that come
office.
from?
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna start
Yeah,
working
with
that
this
way.
innate sense, do we tell where the bringer would be? in this
Sadly,
house?
no, you don't. You would
Good.
have to investigate.
Oh,
This was
right.
all actually thanks to the rock golem who figured out how to open doors and just ran
Oh,
through
yeah.
the entire place.
Okay, but really quick,
Yeah.
can
So
I run?
crazy.
Can I run into the bedroom with the 4 beds and no monsters?
The 4 beds up at the very top.
Yeah.
Sure. As you run that direction, crossing through the room you've already been into, you notice that all of the humanoid things that you saw before have all shifted greatly, seemingly moving while you were gone as well. And now that they've had time to move more, you see they're all moving towards Presence, lying on the ground, sitting on the little fireplace, but each and every one of them seems to be moving towards an individual present for each of them.
Hmm.
So they move while we don't see them.
They just move. You saw them the first
Yeah,
time.
they
Yeah, but
just
I was
move.
stealthy, so.
Nothing suspicious about it. They're just moving.
Roll to see if they
Hey
move
guys,
again, which they
I
don't.
found a hallway over here.
Oh yeah.
And be like,
So-
come.
Portia ran all the way over here. Ah, no.
I have the message cantrip, so we can just I'll just keep spamming that, so we can all talk in separate parts of this house.
Now, technically, the way that you're going right now, Rapture, that very inviting sign on the floor that doesn't look at all suspicious.
Nope, not even.
Is covered by a rug
Don't
that
be
you wouldn't see. Just-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's not suspicious at all.
Yeah.
It's
Of
just
course not.
you
Of
know,
course not.
design features.
Well, I mean, I just kind of slowly but reluctantly walk in. La-da-dee, la-da-doo.
Are you walking
Oh.
straight in? Nope, not even thinking about anything else that could.
He's probably gonna peek around the door, but if he doesn't see anything, then
Wait,
he's
did
just-
I
Perception
see any-
check.
Did I see anything?
Yeah.
Did I see anything around the beds?
The beds. Are you going to run past all the humans?
Oh, they're humans?
They are humans. As you got closer, they are all humans. Some of them, as you spent some time in the village, were matching descriptions of the missing villagers.
Oh, they're all grumpy,
Hey.
probably. Okay, I found
Um,
the missing villagers.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
Okay, yeah, you don't notice anything, sadly.
Okay.
Okay, well, looks like Raptor just waddling his way in then.
So you walk in, you get to the entrance, that first little circle there, if you can see it on the map.
Yeah.
And as you do, fabricating out of thin air are two very large creatures, seemingly made of snow.
Oh my gosh. This...
Oh,
Yes.
hello. You guys don't look friendly.
Initiative! Yay!
I'm not over there, am I? I don't want to die.
Yes, Portia. Are you running past the humans straight to the bedroom?
What bedroom?
The room with the 4 beds?
Yeah, that.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, so can you're spamming message, right? Could I basically tell you that I just screwed up?
What?
Oh, he's
For
not
Wendell.
spamming message yet.
Wendell?
Wendell,
Oh.
did you spam
Yeah.
message?
Yeah, Wendell's been casting message as much as
Can I
possible to
say
communicate with
that
everyone.
I
I
screwed
messed up.
I screwed up.
Yeah. Alright. I'll be there in a second. No, that's not.
Portia,
that's not-
as you run past the humans,
There
they
you
once
go.
again move. And as you're running back to the back corner, one of them you see grabs his present and begins to open it.
What's in it?
You see when he opens it, nothing. There's nothing inside of it. And the human that had opened it, his face, you can see, still alive, with life in it, but terror just strikes him. And then he starts to grimace like he's in pain and trying to scream out, but no voice comes out. And then you see a glowing light start in his chest and rise up through his throat. His mouth opens wide, wider than is natural, as a glowing orb pours
Be
out
nicer to me.
of his mouth and flows down into the box. And he falls to the ground, seemingly dead. And the box closes back up of its own accord.
Oh my gosh, are you saying that I killed someone by neglect?
Nope. But that is what happened to you. And yeah, Wendell, you definitely heard the message, no problem.
Yeah. He's gonna try and run back there as fast as possible. So I don't know how many turns that would take me to get there, but
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60,
and I'd be dashing.
10,
as
20,
well.
30, 40, 2 turns, and you would be in the room. Which means that,
Alright, yeah.
what was your initiative roll?
I got a 10.
Well, I thought you were lucky and they rolled a 9, but I just didn't see the 1. It was upside down and it's a 16. So
Right. No, that's fine.
they're both going to take a quick swing at you. That's a 1. That's a 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 to hit.
Dang it, that hits.
Okay. So this one with a kind of clubbed, they're like snow and ice are encapsulating rocks and broken logs that just go down to stumps on his arms, and he swings at you, doing 14 damage.
Oh gosh, nice hit.
That one, yeah. And then
Are you complimenting him on the damage that this creature's doing to you?
Maybe.
Complimenting the creature.
Wendell, can you roll initiative too, Wendell? And I mean Junie as well, just so you can be in
Here you
it.
go, darling.
Yeah.
Nice.
You could-
Yes. Let's see.
Roll initiative.
Not yet.
20. Unnatural 20.
Okay.
A natural
So
or
you would have
unnatural?
moved halfway over there before you got hit.
Unnatural 20. And unnatural 20.
It is
Yeah.
natural 20. Got it. Just kidding. Oh, nuggets. I got 3.
Okay. So we go top of the initiative, which would be you, Wendell. You
All right.
make it to the room on this next one, so you can be in there as well.
Get right there.
Yeah, sure. Right on top of him.
So,
Standing on
where
the orc.
are the snow
Oh yeah. Let's do this.
creatures.
Da, 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 so we don't have to add more. They summoned up right on top of those little circles.
Sweet.
And they are 10 feet from you. They have reach.
Okay.
Ah,
Let's
On
see.
the
What
circle,
can I do? What
fools.
can I do? What can I
There we
do? Man. You said they're within 10 feet of me?
yes.
Do I know if Rapture can attack on his turn? By any chance?
You would assume that he can attack on his turn.
Okay, because this is the best thing for Kobold, but it's very specific use, and I want to use it before. So I'm going to cower, and any creature within 10 feet of me that can see me, allies will get advantage on their next attack
Oh!
against them. So I will run in and then immediately cower, grovel, cower, and beg. It says. So yeah, I just really wanted to use that. And then Barkus will also have come in and just start helping with that, I guess.
Nice.
But he won't give. So there we go. That's my turn.
Okay. So after you go, they're going to take another swing. One towards you, Wendell, with a 9. No.
Yeah, 9 will not hit.
And towards you, Rapture, with a 16.
You missed.
Okay, so they both swing wide. Both of them coming towards you. Both you duck and their hands collide together, making a resounding crash as boulders stuck in their ice slam together. They probably break a bit of these bookshelves on the corners of the wall. There and there. And yeah. Now it is your turn. Rapture, oh my goodness. Why is it such
It's
a
my
hard
turn.
name for me to remember?
Okay, so
Write it
this
down.
is entirely up to you, but inflict wounds can be added on like during your attack, right? Or
That's
you have to cast that and then it'll be your next turn.
I think you have to cast it first. I'm not 100% positive. I'd have to pull it up. Does it say it's an action? What's it?
Not that I was able to.
What was the bonus action?
Let's see here. References. Spells. You know what? I'll let you just do it both. I don't want to look it up, and I want you guys to kill these people really fast. So do
Okay,
it.
well then,
Yes.
I also have a thing called blood transfer that I can do during my weapon attack.
100%.
Nice.
So I can take 1d6 damage but deal 2d6 on top of it,
Nice.
inflict wounds plus my scythe damage.
And you also get
These
advantage because I was begging, groveling, and
Now
cowering.
please roll a
Okay.
nat 20. That would be beautiful.
Come on, do it.
Okay, let's leave this thing. No, I wish.
Aw,
no.
darn it.
I got it
With advantage? That was with advantage?
Dang.
That was with advantage. I got a 19. 19
Dang it,
plus
so
7.
close.
So, 19 plus 7.
Yeah, you hit.
But hey, that's gonna hit pretty good. Let's go. Okay, 3d6, one of these, and 3 of these.
What is it?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's 36 damage.
36
Nice.
damage. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, so you swing your scythe with all of these buffs. You kind of have a razor edge on one end of the scythe that as you're swinging you cut your arm, and the blood pours up towards the blade, and the enhanced blade just slices straight through the snow, pulling out from the center of this giant snow golem a glowing orb of red light. It looks like a rock, and the thing just turns back into snow and crumples into a pile on the ground. This little glowing
Hey,
heart of the golem pulled from its snowy chest.
Nice.
Let's go.
Okay, and
My turn?
yes, now at the top of your turn, I need you to roll a perception check
Okay.
with advantage, and it's a really low DC because
Advantage means advantage 1.
Yeah,
So I just had 1, right?
really low DC because this should be very obvious to you, but I want to see just in case. You know, you're 7. You might have been freaked out by the thing dying in front of you. What did you roll? A natural 1.
Yep.
Oh, Amy. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No.
So you
Right.
see this kind of life essence draining from this creature, and it's a little bit too much for you as an untrained 7-year-old, never having seen death before, to see. And you kind of turn away, about to run. And as you run, you hear the faint sound of a door opening back in the other room, and claws dragging across the ground. As
Which
you hear
room?
this, you flip around, and the body and the present are both gone.
Oh crap.
Claws,
in,
huh?
in that one room?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
Yes.
It's terrifying.
I'm gonna be brave. And I'm gonna go
Uh-oh.
into that room.
You're going to investigate.
Yeah,
Roll an
investigate.
investigation check for me.
Okay, will you pull up my thing?
Yes.
I'm gonna die. It's gonna be the match story all over.
Yes.
What's my investigation?
Investigation is +2.
15 plus 2, 17.
Okay. So yeah, you turn back around, being brave as your parents taught you in situations like this. You're uncomfortable, but you need to save the rest of the city. You turn, start investigating the room, and as you thought before, chimneys, there was only one chimney on top of this house, but there's a fireplace in this room. So you go,
Messaging.
look into the fireplace, and there is a secret panel at the back that you can see is removable. What do you want to do?
Alright.
Remove the panel.
Okay, I need you to roll a dexterity for me.
Oh my gosh. I'm so scared. I'm literally so scared. Okay, is my dexterity modifier thing? Why? Can you tell me? Because I'm blind.
Dex is +3.
Okay, so I got.
Actually, this would be wisdom. Sorry,
Oh, wisdom. What is my wisdom?
+1.
Ugh,
I'll
12.
let you. Yeah, sorry about that. Definitely should be wisdom, not dex. I
Okay.
forget what this guy's abilities are.
Okay, so I still got 12.
Man.
A 12.
Yeah.
So you remove the panel,
Yeah.
and behind it you see this gnarly, fleshy face, elongated with large eyes staring out. It has hands cupped over its maw, fingers interlaced, and as it stares at you, its hands start to separate. And as you're focused on its face, 2 elongated arms shoot out of the darkness behind you and grab onto your shoulders. Need you to roll a strength check for me.
Ah,
Great. This is going great.
I'm muffling, yelling, scream, sending. Okay, I hear my echo.
What did you roll?
13.
14?
No, yeah, 13 plus
Plus
my
1.
14.
So you
Not bad.
let out a scream in terror as these clawed, elongated arms stretch out of the darkness, grip onto your shoulders, and you're drugged down into the chimney, down towards an unknown fate at the bottom of this chimney by a creepy, fleshy monster.
What happens now? Can I attack it?
Right now, we go back over to Wendell.
Someone save me!
He gone.
Okay.
I'm dead.
Wendell. Well,
So did I kill
Wendell
both? Or did I kill one?
You killed one of them.
You said you weren't gonna scare me. You lied.
Wendell is currently out of spell slots. So I'm going to cast, well, actually, no, first level spells, but none of that is any good. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the most kobold thing. I'm going to cast Expedition Retreat and try and run away from this house.
Okay. Sounds good.
You're gonna
He's
lose
going
me,
to
guys.
try. Yeah. He is going to try and flee like the coward he is. So,
Idiot.
yep, that's what's going to happen.
Does a 20 hit you?
So, yeah. I'm going to get triple my movement speed basically every turn. I think. Is that how that works? The spell allows you to move at an incredible pace when you cast a spell,
I
and
think
as a
your
bonus action,
First turn it would be
each of your turns.
double. Because you can cast
Yeah.
a spell, move, and then bonus. I guess you could
Yeah.
still
Mhm.
bonus action disengage if you want to. You don't have to.
No, he's not concerned with that. He just wants to run away as fast as possible.
So yeah, you can charge out 60 feet, but he swung at you for 20. Is that
I'm at 2 hit points.
Oh gosh.
well? Luckily, he has one die, so he could possibly roll a 1. He didn't. He rolled a 7. So that. Oh, well, actually,
Alright.
he also has a +4,
He's
so
dead.
you would have been
Alright.
down anyways.
Yep. He is gone.
Okay, so
Wendell
you
is
watch
down.
as Wendell tries to run past you, and then he gets clobbered by this remaining monster's fist as he plows through a bookshelf, part of the wall, and just clubs Wendell across the side of the head.
Oh.
He crumples to the ground
Ah.
at your feet.
Sweet.
Sorry,
That is
Wendell.
great.
And it is now their turn.
And you also see on the side, Barkus fades into blueness, and he's gone. as well.
His turn with a 12 to hit. Don't think
Me?
it hits you. Yeah.
Negative. Yeah.
Okay. So he swings towards you, misses, clubbing out more of the wall. Right now, you're seeing behind one of those. Oh, actually, that's on the other side. Never mind. Continue. Your turn.
Ah, crap. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the
All
question
right.
is, Wendell, would you want me to cure you, or would you like me to keep killing things?
Well, Wendell cannot communicate,
That's a good.
but you do know that he was trying to abandon you and run away. So take that as what you want.
Yeah, but Raptor liked you too much.
The music is
All right.
on again.
He's probably actually gonna turn around and
Dead
cast
silence.
you.
It's because twas the night before Christmas, and all through the cabin, not a creature was stirring. Not even
Okay. So what were you doing?
Whack.
Sorry? Whacking?
a whacking.
Doing a whacking.
Yeah, I'm going to turn. I'm gonna cure wounds on
Oh,
what's
okay.
it?
Cure
Wow,
wounds. it
that's so
is.
kind of you. That is okay. How much?
So you can
do
roll
you got?
1d8 and then add 2 to
Alright.
that.
That
Nah,
is
bonus next time I go back
7.
and-
So I roll. I get 9. Sweet. That's good.
So for my bonus, I got a I got a 22.
Okay, that hits.
Where's my thing? There it is. Okay. So I hit him for 6. Not a lot.
There's Barkus. Here, I keep hearing him.
Actually,
Yeah, sorry about my
can I
dog.
do my divinity at any point?
Huh?
Can I do my channel divinity at any point?
Yeah.
Okay,
Take your
well, I
channel
have-
divinities.
What?
How many? Is it in a limited time per long?
Yeah,
rest?
I only have 1 per short rest.
Okay. Didn't you
15
use it on
minutes.
your last one?
I didn't use my channel divinity. That was a blood transfer.
Oh,
There's
I thought that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah, you're good. Channel of Divinity. All
Okay, well, with this one, I get a Channel Divinity called Vampiric Burst. 30 feet. I get to choose up to 3 people. The ones that I want to take D4 times my level of damage, and then I get to heal the same amount.
Okay.
We're 5d4 on this
I
guy.
know what I should have done.
I get a 13. That's
I
not a
made
lot,
myself
but
invisible.
Okay.
there's that.
13. Yeah. So this. Ooh, This thing doesn't have blood. Would that affect you? It does have life essence. I'll let you. So yeah, you see that same kind of red light that you saw glowing from the other one that you tore its heart out. Its chest starts to blaze with that red color, and that light kind of starts pouring towards you, like you've seen blood do in the past, but not quite liquid, just light, your refracting light kind of towards you to heal you. And yeah, 13.
I'll take it.
Okay. And now it's Junie's turn. I need you to roll strength again.
Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna die.
Oh,
Is there nothing
man.
else I can do right now?
You didn't.
Not until you roll this strength. You can try to escape
man.
after you hit this one. If you pass it, of course.
I got 20.
Natural 20?
Yes, I got natural 20. It's right there.
Gosh,
There you go.
what is up with you and those? Okay.
Oh man.
What's your?
You need to keep those
you
dice
have to
somewhere
just-
safe.
You have to succeed on a 20, right?
Yeah.
I succeeded, man.
You have to, yeah.
Automatic
That's what it
succeeds.
means. He rolled a 19. I was like, she failed. Nope. So yeah, he's you can see he's got his hind legs digging into the walls of this chimney, climbing down deeper and deeper and deeper underground. He attempts with his 2 elongated arms in the front that are holding you to pull you towards his mouth that you've seen now. He's separated his claws and they're
Be
holding up
nicer.
into his mouth, kind of like the old jokes people did, just pulling his mouth back open. And his arms try to force you towards, but you lock your legs around his body and don't allow him to pull you towards his mouth as he's attempting to swallow you whole.
Okay, I can definitely attack
Again.
him now.
And now you can attempt to attack, or you can attempt to break the grapple.
What should I do?
up
Someone
to you.
tell me in my mental message. Should I break the grapple and run away, or should I just throw a freaking firebolt acid thing into his mouth?
He's probably hard to kill right now, so maybe
Yeah. Just as a one person, I don't think you stand a chance of surviving an encounter next turn unless you roll another nat 20. So,
Throw
trying to
fire.
get away.
Throw fire.
One of our
Bahana says
stream
throw
chat
fire.
said throw fire, so we're on different wavelengths.
I want this
Hit him with
girl.
fire!
I have faith that she is going
Go
to
out in
kill
a blaze
him
of glory.
because she loves Christmas.
She does
She's-
so much.
She's gonna do her best to save
Loves
Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna attack her, and
Okay.
I'm gonna attack him with all my might.
Do it. Roll a 20
Do it.
again. I mean, you've already rolled 4 natural 20s.
Okay,
just
so
hit a
I
full-
didn't roll a 20. I rolled 15, but I get plus 5, so it is a
okay.
20.
Yep. So you hit.
Yeah, I hit. Now what's the damage? What do I roll for damage? We'll go back to my thing. So I can see.
Damage is 2d8 if you're doing fire. 2d8. No, 2d10. Sorry.
No. Yeah. No, my strongest one. What was my
Oh.
strongest one?
Are you using... You can use Scorching Ray if you want, which... I mean, you'd have to roll with disadvantage because it's ranged and you're in melee distance. So you'd have to roll again.
Dang it, I don't want to roll again. That was a good
The only
roll.
one that you can do is Shocking
Okay.
Grasp. That's the only melee that you have. If you do another roll, you can do Scorching Ray, which would do
Do you have any
4,
comments?
66.
Maybe what should I do?
No.
Dang it.
You have a +8.
Should I use a +8?
Yeah.
I might as well.
+8 to attack.
But do I have to re-roll?
Yes, for disadvantage.
Why can't you
It's
just
'cause-
take
Yeah.
disadvantage of my last roll?
That's what I'm doing. You have to roll again. That's what disadvantage is. You roll twice, take the lowest.
Oh, okay. That's not too
So
bad.
you rolled once, you got a 20. Roll a second time,
What if I get the same thing?
then you're good.
Okay. So I got 11 plus 5.
19 is +8. So you rolled a 19, you hit. You can hit with all 3 of your rays on him. So you like
Sweet.
charge up this fire in your hands and then just blast 3 mega beams straight into the chest of this thing.
There
You
you go.
rolled 66 damage.
6d6.
Yes.
So I roll 6 times my d6.
Yeah.
And I add it
Yes.
up.
Here's another d6. Roll 2 at a time so that you can keep doing more damage.
Wait, where's my d6? Okay.
I think you have a feature that lets you make your fire spells stronger too.
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
You don't. You have radiant consumption, which you could have technically used as a bonus action.
do. What does that mean?
Your body lights on fire with a radiant energy that deals 5 damage.
See, this is a new character, so I just have to do this.
Yeah, a new complicated homebrew character is
Yeah.
for sure.
It's like you forget. And it's
Roll d6, 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 d6.
With your special one?
Well, I'd roll 2 d6s at a time.
Okay.
And then tell me the total. Right now, we'll move back over to.
Oh, Nikes! I can't pick it up.
Mine. That was mine. You threw it on the
6.
ground. You've ruined my d6.
No, I didn't. Here, give
I
the,
can't believe you've
The
done this.
new d6
There.
is on the ground. It's done.
It's luck is gone forever.
I got 2 6s already
Nice.
though. Okay, so that's
There you go.
12. 6 and 4, 10.
Nice. 22.
5 and 4, 9.
Oh my gosh.
I did pretty good.
One more. No,
No,
that's
that
it.
was it.
That's 6.
22 plus 9.
22 plus 9 is 31. 31 points of damage. So you blast this thing right in the chest. It
It dies. It freaking dies.
seems a little bit unfazed by that.
Oh,
These
yeah.
blasts of these rays of fire just pouring into its chest. It stops for a second before it starts moving and uses a legendary action to try and swallow you again.
Why you're just being rude? You want me to die?
This monster.
Roll
can
your
see
strength.
that.
You have to roll a natural
Let me see.
20
I have to
to be
see.
able to get rid of it.
You've been rolling well all night, and
If you can roll a natural 20, then you don't get swallowed. But
Oh my gosh, please. No!
What'd you get?
I rolled a 3. Plus, what is my
okay,
thing?
so yeah, again, after you blaze its torso with this blinding fire energy, it peels its hands away from its mouth again and stretches its jaws open. This time you can't resist. It pulls you towards its mouth and swallows you whole.
I'm still alive.
You
Oh
take
gosh. Be digested.
No, wait, I have an extra bonus action, don't I? Where I can light
You
my
take
body on fire?
15 points of piercing damage as it munches you with razor sharp teeth in its
But I'm
jaws.
inside of him.
Yes, and you are being swallowed. You do have your bonus action.
Yeah, I want to use
You
it.
can use your radiant consumption inside of him if you would like.
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, before you do that, I will describe to you as you are swallowed, you would expect a sensation of either wet or tight butt. You open your eyes and you're laying on a stone floor in the middle of a strange void. You look around, there's small stone pathways leading off in every direction. You see walkways, arches, bridges. As you look up and you look down, platforms extend indefinitely, as you can tell.
Is this all hollow?
Inside of his body?
Inside of him, that's where you end up after he swallows you whole.
Why, it is.
And It's 10 o'clock. That sucks.
Yeah.
You should have just let me kill him.
I can't.
What about all the little boys and girls watching this?
Yes, all of them will be very sad and
Yeah.
think.
Oh man. Can I just give one parting
Yeah.
word for Wendell?
I guess we'll have to finish next Christmas.
And I think he would try and get out as fast as possible.
Okay.
And he comes out to the wide expanse of snow outside of the cabin, strips off his wizard cloak, and just runs in whatever direction he can so that to try and shake someone off his tail.
The music.
But yeah, he
Playing right now.
is running away.
Okay.
No more confrontation, no more battles for him. He is scared for the rest of his life.
Roll for me a athletics.
Athletics, okay. That's an 11.
Okay. I should probably roll for them, not just put a DC. I was gonna have a DC 15, but I'll give you a chance. Let's see. No. So you
Yeah.
fly up the chimney, jump off the roof, strip off your cloak, and as you begin to run away, you feel your foot caught in the snow. Your other foot
Dang
caught in the snow, and your body is slowly dragged back into a very familiar feeling. Just this time more intense as 2, 3, 4 of these snow
Oh,
mounds
gosh.
begin to pile on top of you. You begin to suffocate under the weight of them.
Yeah.
Little girl lost in darkness.
Rapture. That's what would you like to do for the end of this session?
Might as well just kill yourself.
Well,
I'm sorry, disappeared from my
I mean, I
screen.
don't know what the frick happened to her. I mean, he just took off running.
Yeah.
I think a snow golem's still right there, so I'm just, you know.
Do I still have a message?
It's a good run, I guess.
Run.
He's probably gonna feel so like abandoned now that he's just gonna give up. He's just gonna close his scythe, put it on his back, and sit down.
Right.
Okay. Just sit down.
Yep.
Okay.
Just sit. He ain't gonna do nothing else after that.
Surprisingly, you wouldn't have expected this because they were attacking full-heartedly. As it sees you sit down and sheathe your weapon, this snow golem stops attacking and walks back over to the circle that it started on and just stands guard. They were guardians for this room. They weren't corrupted like the rest of the creatures in the place. They just weren't allowed to let other people get into this office. So he doesn't attack you. You're actually 100% safe. Unless, of course, you take your weapon back out. You're free to walk around the room. And he wouldn't do anything, honestly.
Alright, can I just look around and see what's in the room real quick?
Yeah, roll an investigation check. We'll see how your...
This is the worst.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Welcome to a horror one shot.
Yeah. So, in the room, you find... in the back of the room, there's that chest looking through it. You find a couple of magical items. You don't know exactly what they do. A strange instrument that is like a triangle with a slider on it. The point down to the base, and as you slide the slider, it grows big and small. You don't know what it does, obviously, but it does something. And then a couple of other items that I'm not going to describe because why would I? You also find a journal sitting in the desk, and with a 17, you, looking by that bookshelf in the top corner, there is an entryway there into a hallway in the back that I will show. I'll just reveal the entire thing now. Ba-da-bum. This is select, darn it. Reveal. There's a false panel behind that bookshelf that goes into a small hallway in the back of the wall with
Oh, what
a
up?
trap door right behind it, if you were to open, leads straight down into darkness. But there is hallways that you could walk around as well. If you were to wander them, you would find similar trapdoors that lead straight down behind walls in every single room of the building. Reading the journal, if you would like, it's talking somewhat along the lines of kind of like a ledger that someone was keeping of people. He was tracking hundreds, thousands of people, what they've been doing in their lives, if they are naughty or nice, you could say.
I was nice. I should have been eaten.
Yeah, looking through your guys's, later on the journal starts to state about a curse that it got. One time it gave a person who he thought was nice and kind, listed in the book. He treated him as if he was naughty and evil and treated him correctly. After that, changes started to go in their workshop. His limbs started growing and changing, sharpening claws. His mouth and his head began to stretch and contort until he turned into the Bringer, the monster that you guys were enlisted to hunt down.
Yeah.
Still with the same goal in mind, to punish those people in the world who are evil and reward those who are good, but with the caveat that everywhere he went, he started causing the people in the towns to become evil, and he was forced to bring them back to his lair, where he consumed their souls and moved on to new towns afterwards.
Oh, man.
This journal would have gotten to the point where he can't resist tormenting towns anymore, and then after that it's just torn up pages with illegible writing and stuff on it.
Oh god.
Yeah. That's pretty much what you would find. If you went down into the hole, good luck. We won't go that far, but
I think that'll be the end for Rapture. So probably, you know what? This is gonna be the sketchiest thing that I've ever done in my life. But I was paid, as what said Wendell. So here it goes. He's gonna make sure that it's nice, tight, put everything away, and open that trap door and walk down, and then never to be heard of again.
And with that,
Wow.
yes, the scene fades to black with Rapture, lone remaining party member.
That's not
wandering
true.
Into
I'm
a
alive.
black hole. Yes, you are currently, but no one knows that. Wandering into a black hole, all fades to
I know
dark.
that. That's enough.
And we end our one shot there. Thank you everyone for joining us. It was pretty fun. I
I got
obviously
eaten.
still plan for way more than we can do.
Well, I think it
Still
was good.
like it. But thank you all for joining. It was pretty great. We're going to resume our normal campaign in 2 weeks probably. I think 2 weeks is the 1st, isn't it? No, 25th, 26th, 27th, 30th, 31. Yeah, 2 weeks is the 1st. We'll talk about it. We'll let you guys all know when we're going to do our next
Yeah.
session later.
Yeah, we'll
But
figure
as
it
for
out.
now, it's hopefully in 2 weeks. So I'll let you guys all know
Hopefully not
later.
the
Thank
first.
you for joining us.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, yes. And remember, when you follow us on Twitch, all of us cry a single tear of joy. So,
That's not true. I cried many
Yeah.
tears.
except for some of us who cry many.
Yeah.
So thank you all, and have a
Yeah.
wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful night
Merry
and a very
Christmas.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
New Year.
See you guys